Was goody, was goody. Back with another one because Raider Nation needed another one. It's the TheYurpJerz Raiders podcast. This is your boy Yurp. Right next to me, got my boy Angelo. What's happening, brother? State your name,
man.
gangster. State your name.
Hey guys, you see me on all the other channels. Me and my man Yurp. He's such a big boxing guy that I had to come into this channel, and we got to talk Raiders. We got to talk boxing. We got to talk Canelo Crawford, y'all. And tonight we're gonna chop it up about all the different fights that we're gonna have you guys know. Because believe me, even Yurp, he's missed some fights this year because he just didn't know. He just didn't know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. So I just want to say to all the boxing fans and Raiders fans out there, that Wardley and Huni fight was a great fight, bro. That was a really good fight, though. I ain't going. It's heavyweight.
It's heavyweight.
Yo, man, bro, talk about bringing the heavyweights back, bro. This is bro, that would be dope, bros. These guys can get up in there with the rest of them, with the U6 and the what's the names, bro, and the Joshua's. I ain't gonna lie, I think they can whip some. I don't know. The way they were thumping, bro. These cats that's up there now, bro. They better watch out, cuz. All I gotta say, they better watch out, man.
Well, you already know that part of what's hard about heavyweight boxing is it's not just about where you're at ranked, but it's also about the positions, right? So like Wardley and Huni, the reason why that happened is Wardley was originally supposed to fight Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Now you know who that is, right? Big Baby Miller actually got hurt 3 weeks before the fight. So Justice Huni was in Australia, and he was like, "I'll fucking take that world title shot. I'll do it." So in 3 weeks' notice, bro, you saw Justice Huni, who is undoubtedly the best heavyweight coming out of Australia right now, right? And you talk about what you saw out of Justice Huni.
So Justice Huni, to me, is a very unpredictable fighter, which is really good. That's the type of person, he's gonna hit you from different angles, and he's gonna fake like he's gonna hit you with this and hit you with that, fake like he's gonna hit you with that and hit you with this. You feel me? Let me tell you. So the Darryl Wardley fight and the Huni fight, when I was watching it, I've noticed, and it took me a couple rounds. It took me to the third, fourth round to notice that. You feel me? So I looked. So while I'm watching it, I'm like, oh, I noticed that he's faking the body and hitting him with the jab, and he was catching him a lot with that. That was his bread and butter right there throughout, from fucking round, I want to say round 2 and 3 to fucking round 6 and 7. That's how much he was catching him with just that one move. Pow, then fake again, boom, then I'm a fake here, wham, then and he was hitting, and there were big shots and they were landing. It ain't like they were partially landing. No, these motherfuckers was landing. By the 4th, 5th round, his motherfucking face was swelling up. Goddamn, you can see it, bro. I was like, yo, this is exactly what fucking Angelo was talking about, bro. The thumping in this motherfucker. This is exactly what he was saying, bro. It was incredible. That fight is really good, yo.
Hey, shout out to Raider Paul, Professional E, man. You guys in the chat. So if you guys are just coming in right now, I had Yurp. So the whole thing is Yurp loves boxing, and I feel like it's my goal to always educate everyone on, you guys got to know when these fights are coming up. And he's missed a few of them from the beginning of this year, but he missed one of I would say it's the best heavyweight fight of this year so far. In
Exactly.
2025, it's the best heavyweight fight this year, and that fight happened in June, in the first week of June. It
Yeah.
was in the UK. It was a stadium show, Europe, and it
Mhm.
was raining, bro. Did you see that there were like
Yeah.
30,000 people with raincoats
Yeah.
watching boxing in the rain? You see
That was
what I'm
fun.
Yeah,
Remind me of the football game, goddamn. I ain't gonna lie and shit.
yeah.
How they be
And
out in the stadium.
Yeah, and that's what I try to explain to people is you don't understand that outside of the United States of America, boxing is bigger than any sport. It's huge. It's like soccer, bro. And they fill out stadiums. So the fight we're talking about professionally was Justice Hooney versus Fabio Wardley for the WBA interim world title that happened over there in the main event. And it was a
boxing
banger.
guy. He's a boxing guy too, and when he ain't lying, that motherfucking fight was good, bro. That shit, bro. There was a lot of banging in that fight, bro. Like a lot of thumping. But you gonna like Huey. I like Fabio, but it's just something about Huey, man. His fighting style is like really, it's like dope. Like I don't know how to explain that shit, bro. Like maybe you can explain it better than I can. But
yeah, no. So Fabio Wardley, for you guys who are familiar with older boxing, like HBO boxing, imagine if you saw someone that was like, do you remember you're watching Juan Baby Bull Diaz from Texas? Do you kind of remember that guy at all? He fought at 135, 140. No, all right. I'm trying to think of a fighter you're gonna know that's got the way Cooney kind of fights, because it's a lot of action, but it's a lot of fakes. He throws a lot of fake up top, then he'll throw an uppercut. He'll fake to the bottom. So professionally, you remember Juan Baby Bull Diaz from Texas. All right, cool. Imagine if Juan Baby Bull Diaz was 265 pounds and was 6'5". That's how Justice Hooney fights.
Yeah.
All action, every round. He's throwing like 70 punches per round. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. So Yerp's got the YouTube now. So if you guys didn't get a chance to see it, Yerp can share it with you guys. But Yerp, I was gonna ask you, so what's the rule on if we find some highlights on an Instagram? Could we share the Instagram, or do we get in trouble for that?
I don't know.
You don't know about that one either?
I don't know about the Instagram stuff. I mean, we could. I don't know. As long as I don't think it's because it said when I looked at it, it said top rank. So it said because
it's got to be from someone else, right? It's got to be somebody who already grabbed it.
Yeah,
that's how it's got to be. If I find something, guys, we'll send it to you. But I'm telling you, like Europe got excited over that.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, it was great, bro. Like I'm like, ooh, damn. My wife like, you all right over there? I said, yo, man, this fight is good as fuck, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? This fight is good. So yeah, man, I do. Hold on, where my phone at? I do want to see. This probably be my next fight I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna try to watch majority of these Jones that you sent me. I just been, you know what I'm saying, busy. Now the wife will be home tomorrow. So I won't have to go nowhere. I'll be home and stuff. So, you know what I mean? I'll be able to, do a little bit more. Today I just had to do some running around and stuff for her. But I got off.
What I was doing is I was giving guys on the chat, I was giving Europe a bunch of homework on a bunch of fights that he missed. That's all in 2025, by the way. None of these fights are like, these are just from a few weeks ago.
Bro, nah, your number won't pop. Your number won't. They won't see your number. But look, you see this? This is everything he sent me all day today. Everything he sent me all day today. So I do got some things to watch. And a lot of catching up to do. You feel me? But that Fabio Wardley, it Justice Houston's kicked it off for me.
And to give you guys some context, by the way, Law Dog, man, shout out. And yeah, I'll talk about David Benavidez. But Fabio Wardley in 2024, he won Fight of the Year with Frazier Clark, and in January. Then they did a rematch in December last year, and Fabio Wardley fucking broke Frazier Clark's jaw in the first round, and it was so bad, guys, that you saw his actual like bones sink in when they stopped the fight. Like, it was crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, Chewy, good to see you, bro. It's actually Europe's show because he loves boxing, so he asked me to come on, bro. So I know I know you're not into it like how Europe is, though. But you'll catch up. You'll catch up. Good to see you, though, Chewy.
Chewy, man, you got to get on board with this boxing, bro. It's back, baby. It's back.
So I'm gonna send you a tape, Chewy, Europe, and you tell me if you think you could play this, because this is someone else pulling the footage and then they put it in their YouTube. So if they were able to do it, then how come you can't do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't you use their footage?
If it's off of somebody else's, I could do it. Now, if it's somebody else's YouTube, I can do it.
Yeah, because I don't want you to get in trouble, and you don't even need to put the sound, bro. Like,
to be honest, I just do what I did last night.
Yeah. Well, check this out. I sent it to you on the private comment, bro. I sent you to YouTube on the private comment, so whenever you're ready, you can pull that up. But Law Dog, so we're talking about the heavyweight championship fight that happened in the first week of June. It was in the rain, bro, in a fucking soccer stadium. There was 30,000 people there. People were wearing raincoats. It was crazy. But it was the number one WBA ranked heavyweight, Fabio Wardley, who's undefeated. He's kind of like the Deontay Wilder of the United Kingdom. And he was fighting Australia's Olympic champion of boxing. And that guy, Justice Hooney, is also undefeated. And Justice Hooney took the fight in 3 weeks' notice. And these guys are huge. One guy, Wardley, is 6'4", 250. The other guy is 6'5", 270, 265. And you know, I mean, again, Europe's been talking about it all day with me because he finally got to see it. So yeah,
it's great.
But yeah, Europe's gonna try to see if he can pull it up so you guys can kind of see some of this action. But it was just it's a crazy fight because it was so close for you'd say in the first 4 rounds, it was probably tied 2-2, right? Like you were like, all right, this is a pretty close fight. Let's see what happens. And then you just see Hooney doing his thing, which is insane, man. He was throwing so many punches. And at heavyweight, for somebody to have that much cardio, like just think about I mean, you boxed, you know what I'm saying, right? I mean, how much cardio do you think Hooney had to have at 265, bro?
Is this the actual fight? Is this the actual fight?
No. What the guy did is he's talking about the fight, but he's showing footages of it. But that's the fight you watched today.
Yeah, I'm about to hold on.
Hey, shout out Hitstick, one Dream Away podcast. Thanks, guys. We started with talking about boxing first, just because Europe, man, he's really, really into it. And actually, Law Dog, we're kind of doing like a Raider boxing. We're me and Europe talking about just combining it together on one of these days because we got so many people that want to talk about boxing anyway. So we're gonna do some Raider stuff. We're gonna do some boxing stuff. Plus, Canelo Crawford is at Allegiant Stadium, bro. So,
right. That's why I got the Allegiant Stadium. You can see.
So hopefully you don't get in trouble for this one. I mean, because the dude took the footage from them.
Same thing. I can edit it out. I'll just have to edit it out. That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
Because that's what I had to do earlier. I had to edit it out. So
right.
Well, what they say is trim. I had to trim out that segment. So
Right.
that segment ain't gonna be there.
One dream away. Hey, bro, your boy One Dream Away podcast says he knows more boxing than you, bro.
No shit. That motherfucker don't know shit. He know boxing, but he ain't.
Hey, thanks, Chewy. Thanks for popping in, man. Everyone, please press the like buttons.
Yes, sir. Please. It helps the channel grow. All right. Let me press this. Let me press play. Y'all ready?
So this is just kind of like a recap of what you guys are gonna see, because I don't want to get my man.
Don't know shit about.
It's kind of slow, huh?
What incredible boxing one thing. It's terrific action. Hooney got off to a really nice.
Is it pausing? Is it pausing your? I think it paused, bro.
I hate when it does this.
Did you get in trouble already? I'll find you another one.
End of the action, and he was at times looking brilliant in there, putting his punches together very well. Hooney was regularly tagging Wardley with a wide assortment. Ward not throwing with much.
All right.
Now I'll find you a different one, bro. Yeah, he keeps pausing. I'll find you.
Yeah, it's gonna do that. It's gonna do that with this one. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Yeah, no, I'll find you
a better one. Yeah, it does that with a lot of It does that with a lot of videos though. Not just so if you send me any video, it gotta be like a short one.
Yeah, like a short. I'm gonna find like a quick one, like a quick 2-minute one or something. Something like
wait, hold on. Let me see if I can bring it back. Let me see if I can bring it back real quick.
Hang in with us, chat, because just want to check this out. But yeah, again, it's a heavyweight fight. Fabio Wardley versus
Authority, where Hooney's
try this one right here.
Turn fire.
Try this one right here, bro. I sent you a second one. So let me see. Let me talk to the chat a little bit here.
I can go to the chat too.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah,
so a lot of people are picking. Wait, did somebody say Canelo in here? I think. Yeah, Lamont Roach. Yeah, that's a good bet. Hey, if it's plus money for Lamont Roach,
but
that's a good bet. That's a good. Now Yerp's gonna say the Tank's gonna knock him the hell out, but I don't know, man. Lamont Roach, he's the real deal.
No, I fall with you, bro. But you tripping. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Motherfucking Tank mad as shit right now because niggas like you is over there thinking he won't pull it off this time because it was a close one. He's not playing this time. He knocking Roach out. Roach gotta go. Roach gotta go. Angelo.
So you got Bud. That's to me. That's only good. That's only good. Yeah, that's only a good bet if it's plus money. Honestly, man, it's tough, bro. Because if you watch a lot of Bud Crawford's, I think that the thing that people think, Europe, is. They think Bud Crawford fights like Mayweather, and he doesn't fight like Mayweather at all. He actually like he goes into the pocket. If you've watched a lot of Canelo's fights in the past, you know, he got hit by Gamboa, he got hit by Porter. He gets hit. He likes to get hit. He doesn't mind getting hit. So that's the thing is, I don't know how he'll be when he takes them hits from Canelo. So, but I would bet on whoever is the underdog on that fight because that's where the money will be.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, see, Law Dog believes Canelo's going to win. See, Canelo, he said Canelo wins if he's on steroids.
He's
see? Well, I mean, you know, they're both on steroids, probably. So,
right? They got to be on something.
It could be Law Dog. Law Dog thinks it's going to end up being like Tommy Hearns versus Marvin Hagler kind of a fight. Yeah, I mean, maybe it could be. It could be crazy. Yeah, that Tank Lamont fight. I know you guys are excited about that. I know Yerp's excited about it. He can't wait for it to happen. He can't wait for it to happen.
Sir. Yes, sir. So my wife, right? I tried telling her. I was like, babe, I said, yo, you won't believe this. She's like, what? I said, so this dude, right? I said, his name Angelo. I said, he hopped on my live yesterday. You feel me? He was like, he likes to, you know, what I do and this, that, and the third. And I was like, you know, he knows that I like the boxing and stuff. So he was like, I said, he used to train. I said, he used to be you said the assistant trainer, right? Is that right?
Yeah, I was one of Freddie Roach's assistants, and then I understudied also under Roger Mayweather.
Right, and I told her that. She did not believe me, so I had to go to Instagram. She said,
That's
"Oh,
funny. Yeah.
Oh, then she said
I always tell people like if your wife, all you have to do is if you type my name, if you type Angelo Reyes, and then on Google you put boxing coach. Yeah, it'll do a whole thing and it'll tell you all the stuff that I did before my transplant.
And then, right, I showed her when that girl, you and the girl was doing the mitts, when she was doing the mitts, she was like, oh, he's like that. I said, I told you, goddamn. I said, I told you. That motherfucker the real deal, though. But I also told her about the, you know, the transplant and everything and how you wished her well and everything. And she said she really appreciated it, bro. And she said that she's glad that you're recovering as well. And you know, best of the wishes and everything to you, bro. She said she appreciate everything.
No, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I'll tell you what's crazy, bro, is and this is why like I like positive people like you. I like positive energy, right? Because lie, like chat, just real quick. 3 years ago today, like literally today, I was in a bed in a cancer center dying, and they were telling me I'm going to die, like for real, right? That's the article that I sent you that the government did about what happened to me. And for me to be alive, guys, and I'm talking to Europe, I'm talking to you guys, we're talking Raiders, we're talking boxing, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can you not be happy about life? You know what I'm saying?
Right. And yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know if it's past, if it was before or after the transplant, but when I watch your Instagram, bro, you living your best life, bro. I ain't gonna cap, cause like I swear, bro, like I like you had dinner with Paulie Mancinelli. You fucking
that's my boy, man. That's my boy.
I knew it. I said, bro, he fucked with him. I said, cause then I seen like 10 pictures of you and him in there, bro. I'm like, yo, that's his guy.
So if you look up like on Google some of the articles, when Paulie Malignaggi was the sparring partner for Conor McGregor, I was actually the one bringing him to the gym and everything, and we were, and then he was with me when he was training at Wildcard before he won the world title. I was there, and then he was there, so we were. But I mean, again, like a lot of my Instagram stuff was more for family. But bro, like if I showed you some of the pictures that I mean, fucking, you'd go, oh shit, that's you in the ring with Freddie. Oh shit, that's you and Floyd.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You got pictures, bro. Man, you should make a whole like I know that one because I seen a lot of your family. You got a beautiful family, also, bro. Just to let you know.
Thank you.
But bro, just start a whole new Instagram, bro. Just throw all that shit on there, bro.
Nah, and that's what I was telling like you guys yesterday, Mike and Nav, man. I don't really like to brag about my shit. You know what I mean? Like you live your life.
Bragging, and then I don't see it as bragging, bro. I see it as accomplishments, bro. And just because of your situation, bro, that's one of the biggest accomplishments, bro. You need to celebrate that, bro. For real. I'm dead serious.
No. I hear you. I
know you feel like
I like how I went in. Like I can go into any podcast. Like I can go in your podcast, right? And then the chat could be talking up whatever, and they don't even realize what I used to do, bro. So you know, it's like I'm getting the raw things because if they probably knew, oh shit, he was there. Like there's a UFC profile on this guy. Like oh my gosh, right? Then they, you know, I don't want nobody to act different. I want you guys to keep it real, man. Like if you think so and so is gonna win, I want to know. I want to hear it.
Right. I can dig it.
Yeah.
But I thought that was dope, though, bro.
Hit Stick's telling the truth about this one. Lamont had Tank looking shook in the first fight. I for real though, I did score it for Lamont Roach. When I was doing it live scoring, I scored it for Lamont Roach, guys. You know, so
and that's cool. That is cool.
Hey, Law Dog wants to hop on.
That's
cool. If he wants to hop on, talk about boxing.
He finna bend him up. He finna bend. Yo, I'm telling you right now, bro. He finna fold. Look.
Hey, Bueno.
I don't know.
Good to see you, man.
I don't know about. I just don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah, no, keep going on to chat with all your questions, guys. Hey, Yerp, do you think you could play that one that I sent you, the newer one? Because that's short.
When did you send that one? At 9:37?
Yeah, it was the second one. Okay. I only sent two. I sent the second one. And it's a short one. It's like a little 5-minute.
I bet, yeah. Hold on, let me know.
You should be able to do that one, right?
It should. I should be able to. Yeah, it shouldn't mess up.
So, guys, so what happened is, Yerp, he was watching this today, the heavyweight fight between Fabio Wardley and Justice Huni, and you know, this is just a little. If Yerp can do it, this is just a little bit of the action, and it's crazy. 6'5", 265 guy versus a 6'4", 250 guy, and they're talk about action. That's crazy action.
Nah, it was good. That fucking goddamn. Wardley's devastating knockout.
All right, Bueno. See, a lot of people are split on this. I'm getting a lot of Canelos will win, Crawford will win. It's kind of tough, guys. Kind of tough. I like it though. Keep putting it on the chat. Hopefully this one works. You know, if it doesn't, I'm sorry, guys. We'll keep going. Now this one, I hope he doesn't get in trouble for, because it's an official one. It's short. Maybe if you don't do the sound, maybe you won't get in trouble.
Brought to you by that prize.
Yeah, like if you put it on mute or something. It's still doing it, huh? It kind of pauses, right? I think that's their little protection. That's why I was wondering if it works better for Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I turned the music off, so let me see if that works. So I think it's
And then
like
maybe
too much
if you
going
put
on.
yeah, and if you put the video on silent, I think that will help you too, where you won't get in trouble. Hey, Billy Davis, what's up, man? We're talking about right. We started with just talking about the boxing because Europe just finished watching this amazing heavyweight fight, and we're talking about how the Raiders Stadium is the one that's going to be holding Canelo Crawford, and we're going to talk about some of the Darren Waller news a little later. It froze though, huh? Hey, in the chat, if you haven't put it on, who do you think is going to win, Canelo or Crawford? It's pretty close stuff, you know. I mean, I wish I wish I could tell you guys one way or the other. On the one side, you have to look at it as Canelo's already been in there with the very, you know, people like Triple G, right? Floyd Mayweather, Sergey Kovalev, you know, Dmitry Bivol. Like he's fought them dudes, and he's never been knocked out. He's never really looks like he gets hurt, right? So hard to say. But then Crawford's undefeated. Crawford just keeps shocking everyone. You know, he's already a two division undisputed champion. He's moving up to his third division, so it's hard, man. It's hard.
My bad. It kicked me out, so I don't think I'll be able to do that, Joe.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hitstick's talking about Stevenson and Cepeda that's coming up too. So check this out. Check this out. So again, kind of like what happened with you. I want to put everyone on so that you guys know, look, man, there's all this boxing that's happening and it's all free. You can just go onto YouTube and you can watch it. So the next big event that's happening, the big one, is July 12th. It's going to happen in New York City. It's going to happen where they play the U.S. Open for tennis. They're going to do the boxing. Yeah, they're going to do the boxing event there. It's on July 12th. And what's happening is Shakur Stevenson is finally going to defend his belt against his number one mandatory, which is William Cepeda. Now, for you guys who know what's up, to me, I think Shakur Stevenson is one of the great talents that we have right now in boxing. I think that if he does really well, his ceiling could be like Pernell Whitaker. Now, on the flip side, William Cepeda, man, that dude could fight. I mean, he's undefeated. He's young. He throws a lot of punches. Yeah, he comes forward, throws a lot of punches. So I'll start with you, Yerp. Like, what do you think about that one? Like Stevenson versus Cepeda. You've seen them both fight. Who do you think is going to win that one, and how do you think it's going to go?
I think it's going to be decision. I think Shakur does enough to win the fight. I don't think he knocks him. I don't think he knocks William Cepeda down. Cepeda is big as shit, bro. Like, he tall as fuck. He's like what? Like 6 what? He's tall, ain't he?
No. Cepeda's the same. Remember, Cepeda fought Tevin Farmer. They're about the same size, same height, same size.
I thought he was tall, bro. I thought he was the taller boxer.
No. You're thinking of someone else. Cepeda is the guy that kind of fights like Cesar Chavez.
Okay.
Yeah, Cepeda is 29 years old. He's 5'9".
I know
right?
too. Yeah, I'm thinking the other bull because they names is. But anyways, yeah. I got Shakur winning this one.
But you got him winning. You got him winning a decision.
I think it goes the distance. So I think he wins. I don't want to say unanimous, but I guess you're gonna have to because he's too good of a defensive fighter, bro. Like that motherfucker, and he can box, bro. Like he's really smart. So, yeah, I go unanimous. Shakur.
All right. Can I shock everyone right now in the chat? So I'm gonna put you guys on to something. And I agree with you, One Dream. Let me finish this point. I agree with you about Floyd versus Stevenson would be a hell of a fight. Floyd Schofield versus Stevenson would be a hell of a fight. Don't be surprised if Shakur Stevenson's hand does not break or get hurt during the fight in 2 weeks in New York. Don't be surprised if he stops Zepeda. Stops him, bro. Stops Zepeda. Makes the corner quit because Zepeda is just taking way too many uppercuts and body shots, bro. Because Shakur's really like that. And the reason why, and I hear you. Somebody said he's kind of boring. I hear you. I'm not bueno. But part of the problem of that is the same reason when people were saying, well, Floyd's kind of boring. You see, you have to kind of watch their entire career to see that they're actually not boring. But sometimes what happens is they're hitting the opponent so hard that the opponents don't really want to engage anymore. So then what are they supposed to do? Like they're not trying to get themselves hit. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to put themselves in a weak position. So if you watch a lot of Shakur's fights, the people that he like stops or he makes them quit, it's because he hits hard, man. He's one of the harder body punchers at the 135 division. So just so that you guys know, man, Coach Angelo told you guys that don't be surprised if Shakur Stevenson actually knocks. It's a stoppage. It's a stoppage. So
that's gonna be crazy. And they might as well put some respect on his name. I don't know why they ain't been putting respect on his name, but they need to put some respect on my man Shakur's name.
Hey, your guys, man. One Dream Away podcast. He knows his boxing pretty good too. Man, you got all these people wanting to come on now. I love it though. I love the engagement, guys. Keep going in the chat.
Floyd versus Stevenson.
Yeah, that's Schofield. Yeah, Floyd Schofield. Who
I know. Yo, I told you I kind of felt like he was. I don't know. You know how I felt about that yesterday when I told you when we mentioned Kid Austin.
Right.
Like I was telling a lot of people about Kid Austin before people knew about Kid Austin. You feel me? Like Keyshawn Davis, like all these younger dudes. Like I be watching them. Like people like I don't know who he is. Now look, Keyshawn. I mean, even though he got his title stripped from him, he's stupid. How do you not make weight, bro? Like, I mean, I know it's hard to make weight, but come on, bro. You be bullshitting, yo.
Well, I'll tell you this. The thing about Schofield is you're only as good as your most recent fight, and you got to admit, Tevin Farmer went over 20 rounds with Zepeda, and Zepeda couldn't stop him. Schofield stopped him in the first round, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, the truth is just the truth.
Yeah, so, that's definitely facts.
But now what happened is Floyd Schofield is now the #1 mandatory to the winner of Lamont Roach versus Tank Davis. So, chat, do you think Floyd Schofield could beat Tank Davis or even Lamont Roach? Because that might be the fight.
If y'all motherfuckers even think Kid Austin is gonna be goddamn that y'all will be crazy. That's fucking nuts. Y'all motherfuckers better put some respect on my man Tank name, cause
man, Yerp loves Tank. Yerp loves Tank. But for real though, Yerp.
One dream, man.
Okay, but for real though, Yerp, think about this, right? You've seen Tank get. I mean, like. Low key, Lamont Roach kind of wobbled him. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Lamont Roach,
that was the first time I ever seen Tank get rocked like that. I love Tank, but I keep it 100. You feel me? I love Tank, but I keep it 100. That was not his best performance. He started off late. He tried to play with him all the way to the late round. Didn't even know what round he was in. That pissed me off. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, what you doing? You feel me? I'll keep it 100. Hey, Angelo, I'll keep it 100, bro. I love you guys.
I know. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I tell her how it is, bro. Like, yeah, he fucked up that fight, bro. He He fucked up, and he lucky it was a split. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? You better thank God it was a split. Cause it was like, dog, you played around too much and let him win. But
Right.
this time I think it's a different story. I think he's not gonna do that this time.
All right. I hope you're right, man. I hope Tank really brings it because
Look,
he's
let
30,
me tell you,
30 years old now. And
you know this, you're a coach. Who was his coach in that fight?
no, okay. All right. That's true. I'm now again, no, this is no shade. I like Barry Hunter a lot. He worked with the the Lamont Peterson brothers. And I mean, like he's a good coach, but there was kind of like a thing between Tank and his normal, like kind of father figure coach happening during that time.
So guess who's back?
No, I know. I hear you. I know. Coach
He said, I just wanted to try. He was trying new things. Why the fuck you try? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. God damn it. You over here trying new things, trying new coaches. You're going to places you're not comfortable in. That you're training in spots you're not supposed to be training in. Like, come on, bro. Like, I seen it.
I hear you, man. I hear you. It's just that all I'm telling you is from what I know, those guys both know each other very well from the amateurs.
They do.
Lamont Roach's dad used to bring Tank to all of his amateur fights too.
Right.
And the thing about Tank was when he first came into the scene, he was kind of like Mike Tyson, and everybody would get scared to go in the ring with him. So these motherfuckers would just get knocked out, right, guys? Yeah. But then Lamont Roach, he didn't look scared at all. He was kind of like, cool. You know, I'm looking forward to this fight, right? And you guys have to remember that Lamont Roach is still the 130-pound champion. So for a dude to move up a division and fight Tank Davis, it's you know, like I'm saying, man, it's not. I mean, I don't think he'll knock out Lamont Roach. Me personally, I don't think he's knocking out Lamont.
He has a chin. Lamont do got a chin. I ain't gonna cap. He do got a chin. I ain't gonna lie.
That's funny. I'm not bueno. So he tried a new hair product.
Oh, he tried new hair products. You feel me? He used the blue grease. He was supposed to use the green. God damn it, what the fuck? Everybody know that shit. Nigga, I used to have braids. I'm bald now, but shit, I used to have braids. Everybody know that you use the green grease, not the blue. Like, goddamn, then you ain't even tie your shit up. I told you this yesterday, remember? Last night.
Yeah. I know.
Oh shit up, like nigga, you like, come on, bro.
Yeah. No, I agree with you, Hitstick. I agree with you for sure, man. And here's the thing too, guys. Like I love your chat, bro, because they're hella funny. Their comments and stuff. But hey, man, keep commenting, guys. Keep commenting. Oh, okay. Chewy likes Tank Davis too. All right. Okay. Cool. That's good. I mean, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, one day he said, "Get it out your." He said, "Get it the fuck out your eye, you blind motherfucker." Let's go, chat. We in the building, y'all. His stick said, "Roach a big dog. He on that. Yeah, he is." I ain't taking no credit from Roach. I actually was telling people about Roach. She was like, "Yo, it's gonna be a tough one because Roach is really nice. He could beat a Frank Martin. He can beat a Ryan Garcia. He can beat these niggas if they was in the division. You feel me? Like, if he fights Schofield, I think he gonna put him. I don't think Schofield ready for either one of them niggas. I'm just saying.
Well, we don't know though, you know. And what I'll say is Schofield is 22, and that's the other thing I want to tell you guys too on the chat is you guys should be so happy that like 130. We're just only talking about 135 right now. In the 135 division, you got killers, man. You got Abdullah Mason, he's 20. You got Schofield's 22, right? You got Shakur's 26, right? Or I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the oldest one out of all of them is Tank. Tank's 30. So the fact that you got all these young guns coming up, Raymond Murataya in there, Sam Noakes from the UK's in there. Like, it's a crazy. There's this one kid, and I keep trying to. I'm gonna keep catching Yerp up so he knows this stuff like a book.
Facts.
But there's
this
this
one. A lot of boxers I did not know about that. I'm
Man,
like, yo, this is crazy. I just was focused on a certain type of, boxers, and there's a whole nother world of boxers on this side that's crazy too. Like,
and they're the best too, man. They're the best. Like chat. Like, here's the thing about boxing in the U.S. So what's sad is the United States has a total of 20 born and raised American boxers, right? Like, they're here from this country, born and raised. You got David Benavidez, like, you got all these great cats, but none of the regular USA media talks about them because they don't know how to talk about boxing. That's why it's so great that Netflix is involved now, because you're going to start seeing all them shows about these boxers for free again, right? But of the 20, like, honestly, guys, like, we're just talking about 135, and at 135, Keyshawn Davis already fucked up. He already lost his belt because he couldn't make weight, and now Keyshawn Davis is moving up to 140. So that WBO is about to be fought by Abdullah Mason, who's American, against Sam Noakes, who's from the UK. And for you guys who don't know who Sam Noakes is, man, Sam Noakes, that motherfucker, he can fight. Like, you guys need to go watch Sam Noakes in the UK. That guy can fight. So
it's a lot of UK fighters that's nice, yo. A lot of UK fighters that's nice, dog.
Hey, so one dream, Shushu Carrington is actually fighting on July 26th for his first world title, and he fights at 126 pounds. So he's a featherweight. So Shushu's getting a chance to fight for a title coming up finally. So he's on the undercard of Xander Zayas against Garcia. And Xander Zayas, that's another one of them 22-year-old young cats, undefeated, Puerto Rican, American. That guy's really good too. And he's fighting for a world title 26. Xander Zayas. Zayas. So don't worry, man. I need to,
when my nigga, my other dude I like though, my man Bam Rodriguez, bro.
Bam Rodriguez, man. Bam Rodriguez, guys, is fighting on July 19th. July 19th, he's fighting in Texas, and he's fighting a unification fight. So he's fighting against the guy from Africa, who's the WBO champion. So like I said, like, when it comes to boxing, and this is what I want you guys all to know, is that it's weekly. It happens every week. There's a title fight every week. It's always happening, but you got to know where to watch it. Like, you have to know. Like, tomorrow in the morning, there's it's a morning here in America, but in Russia it's at night. There's a world title fight happening at 130 pounds for the WBA. So Lamont Roach, because he went up to 35, there's an interim champion who's defending the 130 belt. And that dude, Baturgiziev, he's good, man. I sent you the link too, so that if you're at work, you can watch it. It'll be 10:30 like your time and stuff.
I bet. I got it.
But anyways, guys, yeah, no. The Shakur Stevenson Cepeda, that one's again my prediction for it. And if I'm right, then we can go back on the show and you guys can be like, damn, man, Angelo called it. But I'm telling you, man, Shakur Stevenson, that's one of the hardest body punchers in the 135 division, which is why so many people want to see Shakur Stevenson versus Tank Davis. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's because everyone thinks Shakur is going to run away from Tank. That's not what's going to happen, bro. If Shakur Stevenson fights Tank Davis, I'm going to tell you right now, that shit's going to be fought in the pocket, and you're going to see Shakur hitting him in the body the same way Lamont Roach was hitting him in the body, but the difference is Shakur got power when it comes to body shots, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you the truth.
Wondering, you better watch your mouth before you get unceremoniously blocked.
Let him speak, man. I like the chat. I like the truths coming out of everybody. I like it, man. I like it.
Shout out one
You
nigga
know,
what he said. Nah, I just be
you
fucking with when I say people. When I say
hey,
that, I fuck with that. Bro.
you guys speak your truth, man. However you feel, we love it. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, all right. So now on that same card, yeah, and I want to make sure you get a chance to watch it. So July 12th, it's in New York. It's where they played the U.S. Open. So it's a tennis stadium. There's going to be about 22,000 people sold out watching this. You got Shakur Stevenson fighting Cepeda. This is a stacked card because you also have Edgar Berlanga, who's fighting Hamza Shiraz. Now, I understand that maybe not a lot of people in the chat know who Hamza Shiraz is. So let me try to explain to you who Hamza Shiraz is. This motherfucker is 6'3". He fights like Tommy Hearns, and he was pretty much blasting everyone in the UK. And then on his last fight, he had a draw against the 160-pound WBC champion, Carlos Adames. So then his team felt like what needs to happen is he needs to move up in weight. So he moved up to 168. And you guys know Berlanga, he just fought Canelo. And Berlanga, he talks a lot of shit, right? Yeah. So this is Edgar Berlanga fighting in his hometown against Hamza Shiraz. That honestly might be fight of the night. At 168 pounds, guys, Edgar Berlanga versus Hamza Shiraz might be fight of the night. And if you guys want, follow me on Instagram. I'll send you all the different links to it. Reyes Boxing on Instagram. I'll send you the YouTube for it. But that might be your fight of the night. Now, do you know anything about that fight at all? You got any opinions on that one?
What, the Berlanga and Shiraz fight? No, I never heard of Shiraz.
All right, I'm gonna hook you up.
I seen Berlanga fight though. I think he's all right.
All right, I'm gonna hook you up, and you'll see how good that is. Now, another fight that's happening on that card, because like I told you, it's stacked, bro.
Yeah.
Is Albert Puello? He's defending his WBC. So Albert Puello is the guy who beat Gary Russell to win the WBC belt. All right. So Albert Puello is defending the title against the dude that killed a guy 4 years ago, Subriel Matias. He's got a 100% knockout rate. That dude's from Puerto Rico, right? So Subriel Matias is fighting Albert Puello for the WBC 140-pound title. Do you know anything about those two fighters?
Matias?
Yeah, Matias and Puello.
I heard of Matias. I don't know about the Puello boy, but I heard of Matias. I probably seen one of his fights.
Oh, man, you don't know nothing about Puello, bro? The Wasp? You don't know nothing about the Wasp? I got to send you some stuff on the Wasp.
Yeah, man.
The Wasp beat Gary Russell, bro. Gary Russell.
Did I see that? Fuck. No, I don't.
He beat him last year.
I watched a lot of his brother's fights.
Okay. All right.
I watched, and what is it? They all named Antoine, right?
Yeah. Well, the new one, he's the WBA 140-pound champion right now. He won it in February. That's Gary Antoine Russell. Yeah, but Gary. The dude that was his bigger brother was Gary Russell Jr. He was the guy that was the champion until he lost to Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying?
Lomachenko fight. Yeah, I seen
that. Right. Yeah. So, but again, guys, like I've named you 3 fights that normally would have just been regular main events. And in this fight, they're all in the same exact card. Like that's how much stacked boxing is. And then the fourth fight I kind of want you guys to know about is, you know who David Morrell is? I know the Benavidez fans here know who David Morrell is. You know who David Morrell is?
Yeah.
All right. He's fighting this killer named Imam Katayev. Trust me, y'all. Go to Google. Go check out Imam Katayev and try to tell me that fight's not going to be a banger. Because David Morrell versus Imam Katayev, that might steal the show too. This is going to be a crazy card on July 12th.
Nah, this card is going to be crazy.
So One Dream thinks Edgar Berlanga is going to kill Hamza Shiraz. All right. Hey, man. Hey, speak your truth, One Dream. Speak your truth. Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, I kind of think Loma would have beaten Tank. pretty
Yeah,
well,
right.
actually.
Yeah, right, bro. I'm trying to tell you, he's not beating Tank. Why didn't fight him then?
Well, there's a
Why
lot
didn't
of
you fight him?
reasons, but well, none of the. You know what though? But to keep it real, guys, to keep it all real, the last 24 months, we don't have that. Why didn't this dude fight this dude anymore? Because Turkey Al Sheik's in charge. So if you want the bag, you fight who is out
Look,
there.
I mean, look who's still fighting, and look who decided to hang it up.
Well, he injured his back though, bro. I mean, you can't, and he won the world title before he injured the back. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't hate on Lomachenko. Come on, man.
Nah, I like Lomachenko. I don't hate on him. I like Lomachenko. I just don't think he's too like. See, people keep thinking that they name me one person that had power like Tank that Lomachenko fought.
Linares.
He
got power, bro. Linares
does he have the IQ though?
Yeah. Are you kidding me, dude? Linares is one of the greatest. 126, 130, 130. He's the Hall of Famer, bro.
I don't think y'all giving my man the credit, bro. I don't think y'all give
No. Tank's Hey, first of all, Tank's badass, man. Tank is 100% badass for real. So no, like I said, man, I think Tank's awesome. I just think
mistakes, bro. Like people,
yeah,
like you thinking, like this nigga lost to Devin Haney, bro, and I know for sure. I know for sure Tank's not losing to Devin, bro. So get the fuck out.
First of all, in the chat, how many of you guys think that Devin Haney beat Loma? I just want to know from the chat. How many of you guys actually think Devin Haney won that fight against Lomachenko? Now, secondly, Devin Haney's already at 147, man, which is another example. Devin Haney's fighting Brian Norman Jr. for the WBO 147 title. Now, what do you think about that one, bro? That's happening in November. What do you think about that, Yerp?
That's gonna be. I don't know. I don't like Devin. I don't know, bro. I don't like Devin Haney, bro. I don't like nothing about the guy, bro. I swear, bro. I don't like his whole style. Like every move he makes, like he thinks he fights the best fighters. Like, bro, you fought you ducked Tio and moved to 140 to fight fucking Regis Prograis, bro. That pisses me. That's why I don't like him. One Dream, no. I bet you he gonna put a fucking laughing emoji in the fucking chat because he know, bro. That shit, yo, I talked about that so much, bro, because that shit pissed me off with him, bro. It was like I wanted that fight to happen, bro. And he just said, oh, no, I'm not gonna fight him. I'm gonna move up to 140. Like, when you fight the man, you fight the best. That's what you say. Oh yeah, everybody know I fight the best. I'm all about giving the best fights. Motherfucker, that was the best fight at the time, and you ran the 140 to fight Regis Prograis, bro. And you washed him. Everybody knew you was gonna wash him, bro. Everybody knew you was gonna wash him. First of all, Regis Prograis has no footwork. He's just a brawler. He's really not having that. He just goes, bro. There's just so many flaws with him, dog, that I knew he was gonna beat the brakes off him, which he did. And then you go and then you get washed by fucking Ryan Garcia, which I knew that was coming. I seen that. I don't give a fuck about the PDs or you say, that's some bullshit. He washed that motherfucker, boy, and they couldn't take it. And I was so mad that he gave his L back, dog. Ooh, boy, when they gave that motherfucker his L back and he did that little gay stupid ass dance because he got his O back, bro. That shit pissed me the fuck off, bro. I just don't like that. Everything, his whole journey up to this now, bro, has just been shitty, bro. I ain't like it. Everybody think he's the greatest. Nah, he's trash, bro. He's trash to me. That's how I feel about that. So if you ask me, if anybody, I don't know, bro. It's just like if you ask me if this person versus Devin Haney, I'm gonna automatically go with that person, bro. That's how much I don't like him, bro. And I'm not even a hater, bro. It's just every move he makes, bro, is suspect, bro. And then they make it seem like he's doing a great job, like they give like, bro, that shit.
Hey man, that's one of the great things about the TheYurpJerz podcast is everybody, man, speak your truth. You don't gotta hide. Speak your truth. If that's how you feel about a certain fighter, then go ahead and say it. You know, I'm always just gonna give you guys facts and whatnot. But hey, man, that's how you feel. And all the chat, by the way, just so that you know, I didn't see nobody say Lomachenko lost the Haney fight. Everybody says Haney robbed him. So that's the chat speaking the truth, man. That's all.
I had Haney. That one dream to tell you. I said it yesterday. I had Devin Haney winning, but I said Loma won the fight.
All right, so that's what I'm saying is when, and again, I don't want to get too long on this one, but Lomachenko versus Tank Davis would have been a great fight to see, in my opinion. If they would have done it, Lomachenko would have taxed that ass, bro. It would have been a boxing lesson. It would have been a boxing lesson. Lomachenko was the Matrix at that point, bro. When they were both 130, when they were both 130 pounds, Lomachenko was the Matrix at that point, bro. He was the man. So
you see what my man doing to cats, bro. I don't understand. I mean, they both got speed. Tank hit harder. My boy he dodges. He takes some hits. But he dodges a lot too. Like stop playing with him, bro. Stop playing with him. Stop. I like Lomachenko, bro, but no. I'm standing on business, goddamn. I don't give a fuck what the chat called me, goddamn. I'm standing on business.
Hey, there you go, chat. He's standing on his business, man. He's keeping his energy the same, chat.
Tank would have washed that motherfucker, bro. I ain't gonna cat. That nigga, hell no.
All right. That's cool.
I'll give you Lamar Roach, bro, but I ain't give you no fucking Loma, nigga. I don't know, goddamn.
All right, no, that's cool, man. That's cool.
You can't have both, goddamn. You gotta have one or the other, motherfucker, with me.
That's funny. So check it out, guys. You know, we're about to start talking about some of the things that you guys saw. I know everybody saw Darren Waller and all that happened, but I just want to make sure.
Wait, hold up, dude. I work too much, man. What the fuck?
Yeah. So I just want to cover the schedule because I sent it to you earlier. So check this out. In July, there's so many fights that are happening. There's so many crazy fights happening, right? There's a free one on Netflix on July 11th. There's the July 12th card with Shakur. This Saturday, there's the one that's happening in the UK. It's on DAZN. That's Jack Catterall versus Harlem Eubank. That's a great event. July 19th, guys, might be the most stacked, busiest fight Saturday in like the history of fight Saturdays. For one, they have UFC 318 happening, which is going to have Max Holloway against Dustin Poirier, which is crazy. But then the boxing matches on that day, check this out, y'all. You're going to have Alexander Usyk fighting Daniel Dubois for the undisputed heavyweight championship fight. You're going to have Isaac Cruz fight Angel Fierro on the rematch from when they fought on the Tank undercard back in February. If you haven't seen that fight, that was a good fight, right? You saw that fight. Yeah, it was a good fight. You got Sebastian Fundora fighting Tim Tszyu on a rematch for that WBC 154 world title fight. And this is all on July 19th, bro. This is all on July 19th. Check this out. Oh, go ahead.
Quick, that's who I got mixed up with Peter Fundora.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
That's why I'm thinking the tall guy, because
Fundora's the tall guy. Yeah, and that's 154, right?
I got him mixed up.
All right, check this out, chat. And I just want to make sure you guys all know this. Manny Pacquiao's fighting Mario Barrios on July 19th. This is all on the same day. This is all on the same day, y'all. Same day. All right, this is crazy. All right, now here's the one, and I saved him for last because I know Europe want to talk about this a little bit. Jesse Bam Rodriguez.
My man
Jesse Bam Rodriguez is
that
fighting.
Motherfucker can box, boy. That nigga can box. I love Bam, son. That's my guy.
Bam Rodriguez is fighting to unify the 115-pound title and the Ring Magazine belt against Kafu, who's the WBO African champion, right? The WBO world champion from Africa. So check this out. You got a free card, free on DAZN for Rodriguez Kafu. You got Pacquiao Barrios, Fundura Zoo, Fierro Cruz on Amazon Prime on their pay-per-view. Then you got Usyk versus Dubois on DAZN's pay-per-view. Then you got UFC 318 on ESPN. It's so many fucking fights all on one day. They all ran on to July 19th. That's the third week of July, y'all. I mean, if you're a fight fan, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. So you know that whatever fight you miss, I'm gonna hook you up with what happens, you know, with what went on. Bam Rodriguez, guys, for you guys who don't know, he's basically the new Manny Pacquiao because he's already come up from 112 to 115, and this kid's gonna keep going up. After he wins this, he'll move up to 118, then he'll go up again to 122. And he's still a kid, not even old yet. So, but check Jesse Bam Rodriguez, man. Hey, all of you guys who are on IG, man, make sure you guys follow me too on I'm Reyes Boxing on Instagram. That way I can start sending you guys some of this stuff. All you boxing peeps in there. Reyes Boxing on Instagram for sure. So, what do you think, in your honest opinion? Because you saw Barrios got knocked the fuck out by Tank Davis.
Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao's 46-year-old ass versus Mario Barrios. What do you think? Yeah.
You just heard me. Pat putting him. Boom, bang, boom, bang, boom, boom, boom. Goodbye.
Does the chat agree with Europe that Manny Pacquiao knocks out Mario Barrios? Keep it real now.
Bugging. They probably think I'm bugging. Yeah,
keep it real. Keep the energy true.
Pac is on that. I'm telling you. Look, my man, One Dream, no. Pac-Man. Pac-Man.
Hitstick says Pitbull's gonna beat up Fierro. I mean, it was a good fight. He kind of beat up Fierro in the last fight, but it was a good fight anyways.
We see about the blend Fierro on, bro. On me. Yo.
Law Dog, you're crazy, man. You're crazy. So Frank Weber thinks knockout? All right. Wow. Is that what you're saying, Frank? You're thinking knockout for Pac-Man?
Let's go, Frank. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Shoot.
He thinks it's a knockout. Wow, man. Nobody picked Barrios. Damn. He's supposed to be the favorite, man. Mario Barrios is the champ. He's supposed to be the favorite.
Shit. Favorite
Nobody's
what?
picking it.
Get knocked out?
Maybe. All right. Okay. Usyk Dubois. Have you ever seen their fights here, Usyk and Dubois?
Yeah, I seen the first one.
Okay. So you know how good Usyk is. You know how good Dubois is.
Yeah.
Who
that was a good fight. Gonna have to go, my man Usyk, man. He just, I don't know, man. It's just something about
He's
Usyk.
38. Wait a minute, chat. Usyk is 38, y'all. 38. He's 10 years older.
He said he don't know about a KO.
Okay, Frank doesn't know about
Usyk.
Hitstick. Hitstick thinks Barrios is gonna TKO Manny. Whoa, he thinks he's gonna knock Manny like how Marquez knocked Manny out. Uh-oh.
Dang, we'll see. He already put what's his name? What's that boy? What's his name? Beat the brakes off him. One Dream. That's One Dream's guy right there.
Oh, Barrios, Mario Barrios.
No, Manny. His last fight before the Chinese Bowl. What's his name? Yo, One Dream, help me out, son. What's that boy name, yo? I think he butt too. He said Usyk fights all good fighters. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, man. He does. He runs the gamut. Probably, arguably, might be the best cruiserweight ever, although could still be Holyfield. And if he keeps on this run, if he beats Dubois, man, kind of hard not to say he's one of the best heavyweights because shit, he would have run the table. But I don't see nobody in the chat picking Dubois. You guys aren't going to pick a 28-year-old who knocked out Joshua, who knocked out Philip Hergovich, who stopped Big Baby Miller. You guys aren't picking Dubois?
Joshua's a bum, bro. You could I give Big Baby Miller or somebody, but Joshua, dog, come on, dog. What's the name?
You think Joshua's a bum, bro? You don't think Joshua's got it?
No, hell no.
If Joshua fought,
I bet you Joshua fought either Wardley or what's his name? They beat his ass. I promise you. Oh, bro.
You talking about Justice Hooney or Wardley?
You damn right. Hooney or Wardley, they both beat his ass, bro.
That's funny. One Dream doesn't like AJ either. All right, so the chat. Wait, Hitstick says Dubois is about to thunder on Usyk. Uh-oh. Hey, man, that's a good bet. He's plus 350 right now. Hey, look at that. Even One Dream thinks Wilder's better than AJ? Really? You guys think Wilder would beat AJ even right now? Because they're both kind of in a...
He'll knock that nigga Anthony Joshua out, bro.
I don't know, man. I mean, did you see his fight against Terrell?
For that power, bro. Wilder still got that power, bro, and he's starting to box a little better. I ain't gonna lie. I like his last fight. He's starting to throw that jab more. He's starting to, you know what I mean? He's starting to use more footwork. I see it. I'm starting to see he's getting better. I mean, he's getting older, but he's getting better and more wiser. And he's still got that power because he punched the life out of Bull, bro. It didn't even look like it was that hard. Bull, he folded the dude, you know what I'm saying? So if he hit Anthony Joshua, one of them bitches, bro, he gone. Nigga, it's over. Clean, straight into the gristle. It's over, bro. Anthony Joshua does not have a jaw, bro. He got beat up by the what's the Spanish bull name? What's the bull name, yo? He thought his big shit. He start fighting. He start training with Canelo and shit. Ray, what's his name? Yo, the fat Spanish bull fought. He was like, he was somebody. He fought Joshua on the late notice and he beat him.
Andy Ruiz. Ruiz.
You let a nigga come in there on late notice and beat your ass, bro. You trashed me.
I don't know, man. Hitstick. Who wins between Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua?
He said Jared Anderson will blend Joshua. Shit, nigga.
I don't know. Jared Anderson got his ass blended by Bacole.
Yeah, what? What? Yeah, hell yeah, I seen that shit, yo. That motherfucker Bacole beat the brakes off that nigga Jared Anderson, bro. Had that nigga between the ropes, like, ooh. This motherfucker was like this all day. Getting folded, boy. Shit, crazy.
Bro, that knockout was so bad that
I like Bacoli too, y'all. I'm crazy. That's crazy. He lost.
Bacoli's a good fighter, man. He's a good fighter.
I mean, Anthony Joshua ass too. Shit.
That would be a good fight too. I mean, that's the thing though about heavyweights, man. And you just saw it today when you were watching Hooney Wardley. All it takes is one punch. So you can't really say who's gonna do. That's why I always try to tell people, if you see plus money on someone at heavyweight, you should put money in it. Right. If it's plus 500, plus 300, you bet the underdog because you never know. See, One Dream he says Bacoli reminds him of George Foreman.
Yeah. Look, you gotta listen to what my man Angelo was saying because he lives in Vegas. My man lives in Vegas.
Wilder, Thunder,
working.
So even Hitstick believes Wilder would beat Joshua. Wow, man. Yeah. I'm shocked, you guys. I am really shocked that you guys think Joshua's trash.
He is, bro. Hey, you let a nigga come in short notice and beat your ass, bro, you trashing me because I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I mean, look.
2 weeks in. 2 weeks in, like, yeah, let's get it. Shit, I'm finna fold this big ass nigga, bro. Cat, nigga,
Well, the only thing I'll say to the chat is you guys have to remember Anthony Joshua beat Klitschko. All right. I mean, that happened.
Klitschko, though.
All right. And then he was knocking everyone else out. Right. That's why everybody wanted to see Wilder Joshua before Fury got in the way and beat Wilder. And then, and then Usyk had to beat Joshua. And then that was it. But now we can see him because they're both on the losing side. So we'll see, man. Yep. Years ago, One Dream, years ago. I know. Well, all right, man. Anything else you want to talk about in boxing? You want to get into the Raiders stuff?
Shit, we can get in. I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you.
Hey, man.
We didn't even get into the Canelo Crawford.
That's true. So check this out. Let me talk about Raider Stadium, guys. If you haven't gotten the newsletter yet or nothing like that, they're selling $5 tickets that's going to go to the foundation. So for anyone who wants to watch the open practice at Allegiant Stadium, and I think it's happening August 3rd. It's the first Saturday of August. They're going to open up. I went to this last year. I went to 2 of them. Allegiant Stadium opens up the whole stadium to the fans. $5 for a ticket. You could sit anywhere because it's general admission, kind of first come, first serve, guys. And you'll get a chance to watch a live practice. So any of you guys who are coming to Vegas on that first weekend of August, you get to watch that live practice happening at the stadium. So I think that's kind of cool. And, money's going to charity. So that's kind of cool. I mean, I don't know if you can make it down here, Europe, but again, man, $5 to get a chance to go inside Allegiant Stadium is kind of badass. And then One Dream is talking about, put up that what One Dream put up. What's a bigger fight, Crawford?
I knew he was going to bring that up because the chat already agreed that Canelo and Benavidez will be the bigger fight. They already agreed, but he wants to, because you're the professional. He wants to hear your opinion.
Yeah, no. I mean, of course, everybody knows, and I look, guys. Everyone in the world knows that Canelo, at this point in his career, is fighting for the highest amount of money that he could fight for. He's fighting for the highest amount of money for the lowest amount of risk, right? And I can't really blame a guy for wanting to do that, especially in his mid-30s at this point.
Right.
Everyone knows that when he was at 168. He maneuvered around to avoid Benavidez. But I was telling my man over here, Europe, it wasn't just Benavidez that he was actually avoiding. There was a lot of 168 killers. There's Christian Mabili, killer. Oslis Iglesias from Cuba, killer. Diego Pacheco, killer. The 168 division is one of the killer divisions, everyone. So Canelo was just kind of maneuvering himself so that he can continue to, he fought Munguia, he fought Berlanga, he fought Caleb Plant, right? So now, I mean, I hate to say it, but in his eyes, I'm sure he was like, well, if you're going to give me 80 million, if you're going to give me 80 million to fight Benavidez or 80 million to fight Crawford, I'd rather fight Crawford. That's kind of how it went, because nobody's going to disagree with you, One Dream. Like, if you told me that on Mexican Independence Day weekend, the monster David Benavidez was going to fight Canelo, and it's free on Netflix, are you telling me? I mean, come on, man. What are we talking about? 300 million people would be watching.
I tried to tell him, and he knows more boxing than me. I'm just saying, bro.
Now here's what I will say though. One thing. Here's what I will say.
Just fucking around.
All right. Bud Crawford, at least in terms of recent American news media, when Bud Crawford beat Errol Spence, he had Eminem walk him out. There was a lot of stars in there. Stephen A. Smith and Regular News was talking to Terrence Crawford. So it was a big enough stage that, Bud Crawford is a big name in terms of the boxing world. Unfortunately, Bud Crawford's not like a mainstream name. He wasn't like how Mayweather was. Like, remember when Mayweather and Pacquiao, how they made that fight? They were in a basketball game. They both were sitting they were both sitting courtside in a basketball game. They shook hands, and then the fight got made. And then everybody in the world got involved in Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. So I think the difference here is Crawford, and he's training in Vegas. Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Go.
And let's be real. Let's be real. A lot of people wasn't even watching Crawford like that when he was with Top Rank, because they said Top Rank wasn't giving him the fighters that he wanted. It wasn't until he became a free agent and fought Spence. Now it's like everybody want, you know what I'm saying? Crawford. When a lot of people wasn't even watching Crawford like that. I just wanted to point that out. I'm not saying anybody. Yeah. I know One Dream watched Crawford a lot, and my cousin Jesse, shout out Jesse Loving in the building. Appreciate you pulling up on me, cuz. I know they watch Crawford a lot.
Yeah, and guys,
I can know, like, and I'm pretty sure you watched Crawford when he was with Top Rank also.
Not only did I watch Crawford, guys, I was with Top Rank during that time when Crawford was coming up. I was with Top Rank. I was there for the Brettis Prescott fight when he was there. I mean, Terrence Crawford, when I spoke to him back then, when he was just the young guy trying to come up, nicest guy in the world, amazing work ethic. Crawford is amazing, guys. Nobody here is saying that Crawford isn't a great pound for pound fighter, but you were asking about in terms of, popularity of how many people would watch what, right? And there's a growing narrative at this point, especially to the diehard boxing fans, and you guys know this, that at one point everybody thought Terrence Crawford moving up in weight to fight Canelo, and this is about a year and a half ago, everybody thought that was crazy. Yeah. Right? So it's only now that it's kind of being one of these 50-50 type things, right? But for real, David Benavidez for the last 2 years, and you know this, One Dream, you guys in the chat know this, David Benavidez has been wrecking everyone at 168.
Yeah, right. That's my guy. Hey, it's three boxers that I fuck with heavy. Benavidez, Tank, and my man Bam Rodriguez. I'm telling you, bro. Those are my three guys right there. You feel me?
Right. No. And here's the thing, right? Benavidez in February, here in Vegas in February, he sold out T-Mobile Stadium. Like, that's a real number, right? Now, I'm just keeping it real. I'm not trying to make you mad, One Dream. I'm just keep giving you facts, man. I just want to give you facts, right? Like when you say, well, Tyson versus Jake, that was free. I know. And they had like streaming problems but you're talking about Mike Tyson. Terrence Crawford is nowhere near the level of popularity as Mike Tyson. Okay, not even close. David Benavidez, on the other hand, got a lot of people that really do watch him, like a lot of diehard Mexican fans, a lot of diehard people like Yerp who for real fucks with Benavidez, like people who will. So, and if you build it up, and if you go, here's the guy that Canelo might finally lose to, that makes a lot of people interested. Versus, oh, here's a smaller guy coming up in weight. Like think about it this way, all right? And I'll just say this, One Dream. Everyone is hoping Terrence Crawford can pull it off, but no one's really 100% convinced that he can pull it off.
Right.
Everyone is convinced that Benavidez would smoke Canelo. Everyone.
One of them. I think he'd be great.
So if you were selling a fight, more people would go, I want to see if it's for real. Because then if Canelo pulls it off, now Canelo's in a whole nother stratosphere. But that's the thing, is it's a dangerous fight, you know? So that's the thing. Hey, Chewy, man, I tried to go to football, bro, but, you know, my man,
I wanted to get that out the way because that was the head title, you feel me? But now we can go to the NFL.
Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah. So I was saying, Raider Stadium again, guys. I believe it's the first Saturday of August. If you haven't gotten the invite, you know, you should have. You pay $5, you get a free ticket to come in to go watch the open practice. The $5 is going to be going into the Raider Foundation to help everyone out. So for you guys who know what that is, I have a brick. My brother got me a brick before my transplant, so that after my transplant, I was able to see the brick when I went to Raider Stadium. So I got a brick in there with my name on it, and that's where the money goes to. Oh, okay, cool. Chewy's gonna be there at the practice. Sweet, man. Maybe I'll see you then. That's awesome. So that's happening.
That'll be dope.
Yeah. If I know it's tough, but if you know, just let me know whenever you come down here, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you. This year I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it, but next year for sure I'm going to a Vegas game. So
cool.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. Well, you never know. You never know what happens. So I ain't gonna make no problem. I'll try.
So going into Raider news, guys. What does everyone in the chat think about Darren Waller of going into Miami? Because the talk was Michael Mayer was going to get traded to Miami, which thank goodness it didn't happen because I really wanted to keep Michael Mayer. So it's Darren Waller's going to Miami. Any thoughts on that? You're fun, Darren Waller.
I mean, why not? I mean, he still got it. He healthy. I mean, shit, he can help. Shit, they need all the offense they can get. Goddamn, I ain't even gonna lie.
Hey, One Dream. Thanks for coming, bro. I appreciate it. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'll hook up with you. Reyes Boxing on Instagram, bro. We'll hook up. We'll talk more boxing.
I think his, if I'm not mistaken, his is Punch Brews. If I'm not mistaken.
Is it? Put your Instagram on the chat, One Dream. I'll find you.
Yeah, I think shit. Why not? What you got? You got Jalen Waddle still there, Tyreek still there. Then you got Darren Waller as an extra weapon. I mean, I can see it happening.
You don't think they're tanking, bro? It kind of feels like they're tanking, dude. Because Darren Waller hasn't played since 2020, or I mean, really, because of the injury. So I don't know. It kind of feels like Miami's purposely trying to tank so that they can go get Arch Manning, bro.
Arch Manning not going.
He might not have a
choice,
man.
Even. He got one more year. He's not even going. He got one.
I mean, well, Hitstick thinks that Darren Waller is going to do great. Hey, pick him for your fantasy team if you think that's going to be awesome. I hope so. I hope he does well.
Nah, yeah.
Hey,
Nah,
Jesse.
I think he'd be honest.
Hey, Jesse. Hey, good night, bro. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll hook up with you about boxing too, bro. Reyes Boxing on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll send you some of the stuff where you're. I appreciate all the people that will all in on. Man, it was a cool chat, man. Everybody, you got a good boxing group, bro. You really do. I think our boxing raider idea might actually be a cool one, because you got a lot of good folks that want to talk about boxing.
Nah, facts. We could do this shit tomorrow, like I said, all the way up. Man, we could do this on the regular, bro. It's nothing. You feel me? Like, we can start it off. We can switch it up tomorrow. We start off with some Raiders or whatever, and then bring it to boxing, switch it up.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm supposed to be doing I have a show with Turf that all we do is we talk about boxing and MMA. It's called the Knockout Canvas. So for any of you guys who want to check that out, I'll put the link up on the chat. But I don't know exactly if he's going to be available and what time we're starting it. But if we don't do that, then I'll jump on with you, bro.
Yeah, you just let me know, bro. Just all you gotta do is just let me know.
Does Law Dog not like Ashton Genty?
No, that motherfucker love Ashton Genty. This is, I'm gonna show you how much he loves Ashton Genty. This is what he made me.
Oh shit! Wow, man, you really love Ashton Genty.
And
so is that your number one pick for fantasy, Law Dog? Ashton Genty.
And look, Boise Blue.
Oh shit! Wow. Hey, bro, that's dope. That's cool.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is get it. I'm gonna get all the Raiders players to sign it once I go to the because I should be going to the Denver game in the Eagles game. So I'm gonna get Ashton Genty to sign it and stuff. And my wife made me these, y'all. So I'm gonna be passing these out soon.
Oh, hell yeah.
And you can hit the barcode and it goes straight to my channel. So
that's cool. That's awesome, bro. Shout out to the wifey. That's great.
Yeah, man. She be doing it. Oh, my cousin said he just followed you, Angela.
Oh, cool. Sweet, man. Yeah. Any of you guys who want to look up, it was great talking with you guys about boxing, man. I'm all about that. So Yerp knows I'll send you some shit that you might not have even seen yet this year from in Malaysia and Japan. You guys might be like, oh damn.
You did it, bro. Nah, facts. Nah, I got a whole bunch of stuff that I'm gonna be watching for the next couple days or something. So I'm good. I'm pretty sure bro gonna send me some more. So yeah.
Oh, for sure, man. For sure. I gotta keep you on lock now to make sure you're ahead. You're ahead of it all. Because you love it for real, man. And I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody who really loves boxing. When you really love it.
Been my shit for since a kid, bro. Like I said, I used, what I'm saying, I was trained by I say he like he said, I was a Golden Glove champion in the Army. Shoot, he was really good, and the motherfucker knew his stuff. He had the mitts and everything. Trained me and my brother, and then we did it when we were younger too. You know what I'm saying? So used to spar and everything. I remember I got my ass kicked my first spar. They just wanted to see where I was at. Got my ass kicked, but it was cool.
Hey, man, you got into ring. A lot of people don't even get into ring. That's why I always try to explain to people, look, man, unless you've been in it yourself and you've been in that ring, you really shouldn't be making fun of these fighters, because that's a hard shit to do. So props to you, man. Props to you.
Yeah. Dang, P. Diddy, he guilty, B? Shit, man. And that's his Instagram right there, punch_bruise, bro.
Okay. I'm gonna follow him. Hey, I'm sending you me and Turf's link. Can you share it on the chat for me, bro? That's the show where we talk about boxing and MMA. I don't know if we'll do one tomorrow night, But if we do one tomorrow night, then I definitely want all of you guys to come into the chat, and we're definitely gonna talk a lot of boxing and MMA and stuff. And but if we don't, then I'll pull up with you, Yerp.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, check out that link, and then let me see I'm checking out my Instagram right now. But yeah, all of you guys, Reyes Boxing, Reyes Boxing on Instagram. Follow me, and we'll all hook up, and I'll send you a bunch of this stuff. Jesse, my man, I got you, bro. I got you.
Word.
Yeah, all of you guys, man. Hit Stick. What? I don't know if he's still here. One Dream. If you're still here, man, follow me on Instagram, and we'll hook up unboxing. Oh, is it two? What's his thing? Let me read it again. Where is it?
Punch _ Bruce.
Punch with two. Okay, Punch Bruce. All right, let me hit you right now, bro. Hell yeah. And you guys will like me and Turf show.
I'm finna tune in. This is right? Wait, which one is it? The third one?
Punch Bruce.
IG?
I got you, Punch Bruce. I'm gonna be sending all you guys. If you follow me back, man, I'm gonna send you a bunch of stuff. If you haven't seen it yet, your guys got the video, so you guys can watch some of this awesome boxing stuff. Law Dog, follow me on Instagram, man. I'll send you some stuff. Law Dog. Hit Stick. Follow me on Instagram. So Europe just put up me and Turf's new boxing MMA show. So you guys please subscribe to that. Check it out. It's supposed to be on Wednesday nights. So hopefully Turf will feel better and we'll be able to do it. So Chewy's crazy. You're crazy. Come on, Chewy, give us a football take because you want to talk about football so much. You're not really giving us no football comments, man. Give us a football comment.
You got any more news? Is that the only news though?
Well, that trade happened, and then everybody's just kind of waiting to see what else is going on. Everybody's doing the roster things now for the Raiders. So I don't know. Have you done a roster breakdown yet about who you think's going to make it and not make it into with the Raiders?
Not really.
You haven't done a roster breakdown yet?
Time we can if you want. I could pull up the link.
Hey, pull it up. Yeah, now I know we won't get busted for that shit. So pull that up. Pull that up.
Where can I go to?
I usually just go to the .com, Raiders.com, and then I go in under a roster, and then let's check out who's there.
All right.
Law Dog's an artist, man. That's cool, bro. Man, Chewy, you better pick him number one. You're talking all that love for Genty. He better be your first pick, bro. I want to see you keep that energy when we're picking for fantasy. I'm just waiting for my man Yerp to pull up the hey, Raider Paul, we're on the Raiders segment now, so throw up your comment about Raiders. All right, Chewy, keep that energy, man. When your pick comes, I better hear you say Ashton Genty is my first pick. I hope you get the first pick too. I don't want that shit. I don't want the first pick for fantasy, man. If we're doing a snake draft, I definitely don't want the first pick. You can have that shit. You can have the first pick. On a snake draft, bro? Hell no. Nah, Raider Paul. Yeah, trust me, man. I will. I like earlier today. There was a live. I didn't join the live. Usually, I'll go join it. There were 1,000 people on that live talking about boxing, bro. So it's just a different community, man. No hate for it. It's just a different community. But I hear you, man. That's why we do a Raider and a boxing segment. So nice to have you back. What's up? You got the roster. Yeah, Chewy, man. Fantasy draft strategy, bro. The first pick sometimes is the worst pick. So whoever wants the first pick, I'll trade you the first pick to get extra picks because you gotta wait like how many people we got playing? 12. So if you get the first pick, you gotta wait 22 other people before you get to pick again. Hell no. All right, Chewy's talking a lot of smack about his fantasy. He's saying he's the best GM ever, bro. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So if you you know how to do this, right? If you click the top, it'll show all the positions all in order. So if you go under the depth chart, you know where it says like tackle, if you just click that top button, it'll make it all wide receivers first, or it's like in Madden. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying, though, right?
Yeah.
Usually, I just click like the I'll click on the T where it says tackle because I don't think they don't have it yet. They don't have the depth chart yet.
Oh, they don't have the depth chart now.
Yeah. So if you go to roster and then you click on T, man, all these people just love Genty. Man, I hope you guys don't have your heart broken because I keep telling you, Bijan Robinson was not rookie of the year. Neither was Jahmyr Gibbs. Sorry, bro. I had to get my transplant medicine. So did it work for you? That's cool, Raider Paul. I understand, bro. Trust me, man. It's the same thing with like football. If people don't know the info on the football, it's hard to talk football. So boxing's the same way. That's why there's so many people that can talk about it because they're really into it. Like Europe, Europe sitting there watching boxing at work, bro. So.
Hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I was at we were just doing nothing but cleaning up. Then we finished cleaning up and they were still like counting for like an hour and shit. Most of us was just sitting there, or they must have been done. They was just sitting there, just chilling. Shit. That's how I started watching the Worley fight. Well, at first I watched the that knockout in the MMA with Ilya.
Yeah.
And
the Ilya
shit,
fight.
Bro. Ilya put the shit out, man. He hit him with a smooth ass 2-piece. Bing, bing, and it was over. Pudding, Drop City. It was over. But here we go. So I might like this, bro, because I can't.
No, that's cool. That's cool. I can do that. We can go through the names and then we can just say cut or not. So
all right.
Let's start with that first one. That's a tackle. Hey, Dixon Sider, man. You missed our entire first hour of talking about boxing.
Yeah.
Hey, Dixon Sider, make sure you check us out. The we'll put up the link again. But tomorrow night, tomorrow night, if Turf is feeling up or not sick anymore, or we're going to be doing the knockout canvas again. So we'll be talking MMA tomorrow, MMA and boxing. Right there, guys. Check that out. So that first dude right there, Gottlieb Ayadze, what do you think, Yerp? Is he making the team or is he out? He's out?
Yeah, he's out.
He's out. All right. Next dude.
Alex Botman out. Alex Bachman
Yeah, hey, you know what's funny?
out.
Hey, hold on though. You know what's funny? I've heard several shows that have like hella followers and viewers all say that they think Alex Bachman's actually gonna make the team, bro. Is that crazy?
Well, guess what? I have less viewers, and I'm him, and I say he's out.
Hey, facts, man, facts. All right, Alex Bachman's out. All right, Michael Bennett. Come on, man. Michael Barrett. My bad.
Yeah, I did film on him. He's pretty good. I think he makes it.
But you can only hold so many linebackers, though. You think he's making it?
All the linebackers we can get, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. Our linebackers were being shitty. All we had was Spillane. That's all we had.
Well, if you think about it now, we have Devin White, Jermaine Pratt, Alandon Roberts.
Yeah.
We still have the guy we drafted, Lindenberg. Then there's Tommy Eichenberg. There's Jalen Smith is still there. Amari Gainer is still there. Like, you can't keep everybody, bro. So
that's what honestly, I'm saying. Like, we didn't even get to them yet. You named people, but we didn't get to them. So
all right. But Michael Barrett, is he out or in?
Well, for me, he's in. What about you?
Now, for me, I'm putting him in the practice squad. He's out.
Okay. That's how I felt about the tackle. The first guy. I didn't know we were doing practice squads. So
Jack Besh is in.
So how about we do this? We'll just do, instead of saying out, we'll say in and practice squad. That'll be better.
All right, that's cool. All right.
We're gonna start from the beginning. So this tackle right here, Godly EJ.
That's practice squad.
It's practice squad. This motherfucker is cut.
Man, I'm gonna be hella laughing if he does actually make it. But all right, he's barbecue sauce. All right.
Yeah, all right. Well, Michael Bradley makes it.
All right. I'm saying practice squad for the Michigan man.
Okay, Josh Beck, he makes it.
Yeah, he's making it. Yeah, he's making it.
Snapper, he makes it.
Oh, this guy, Bobenmeyer, yeah, he's the punt guy. He's the long snapper for the punt team, so he's got to make it. He's the only one that does that long snap. So Jacob Bobenmeyer is definitely in.
I heard this guy, Tank Booker, is a beast, too.
He is. I've been saying he's a beast. I've been telling everybody about him. He's from SMU. He played with if you ever watch SMU in college last year, their fucking defense was dope, bro. And that fucking guy, he's 350 pounds, pure nose tackle. That motherfucker will stop the tush push for sure. So I think he makes it. That's me. I think he actually makes the actual team. But what do you think?
I'm with you.
All right, cool.
Brock Bowers makes, of course.
Oh,
Carter Bradley.
Hey, by the way, Chewy, that might be my first pick right there, Brock Bowers.
Talk that shit. Wait, you in it too?
Yeah, I'm in it.
Oh, I'm in it too. Bet. Let's get it.
Brock Bowers might be the dude this year. He might be the man. Him and Gino is gonna connect a lot, bro. All right, Carter Bradley.
Practice squad.
Hey, look, I like this motherfucker, Carter Bradley, but his ass ain't making it. He's in the practice squad.
Right, practice squad. Adam Butler, starter.
Oh, he's making it. He's starting. Fucking Wilkins, if he doesn't play.
Starter. Daniel
Kappa, he'll start. Carlson's in. What about this Andre Carter guy?
Practice squad.
You think so? You don't think he'll make it? Defensive end? All right. I'll say practice squad.
I'm about to tell you why, though.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me.
No, we'll get to the name. I mean, I can tell you why. I think what's the name beats him out. Ja Joyner, I think he beats him out. Ja Joyner is a fucking monster.
Wow, you're really high on Ja Joyner, huh? I mean, he's
Damn right.
talented, bro, but you think Ja Joyner is gonna beat out the veteran guys? Like, you think he's gonna have enough smoke to beat him out, huh? All right, okay, I'll put him in the practice squad.
And he only been in the league 2 years. But Andre
I
Carter,
know.
I'm trying to tell you, watch.
All right,
Zach
all right.
Carter, I don't know much. I say practice.
Zach Carter is
know
probably
much,
going to
bro.
practice squad, bro. He's probably going to practice
Yeah.
squad.
Larry Chin,
Yeah, he's making it.
Hudson Clark.
No, that
Practice
motherfucker
squad.
is making it to the practice squad.
Right. Parker Clements.
Yeah, he's a practice squad guy to me.
I'm saying though, how many tackles? That's all. How many tackles we take?
I mean, I think you can only last year we had 9.
Huh?
Last year we had 9 offensive linemen, so you can only have so many, bro.
It's crazy work. All right. Hudson Clark, practice squad.
Oh hell no.
Parker Clements.
Yeah, he's practice squad.
AJ Cole, starter. Chris Collier, practice squad.
Yeah, he's a practice squad.
Pat Conroy, practice squad. I'm putting that motherfucker on practice squad because his last name is Conroy. He got to go on practice squad.
Yeah, he's a practice squad. Crosby's making it, obviously.
Mello Dotson, I said
to me, he's a practice squad, bro. Mello Dotson's practice squad.
You think? I think he makes it.
All right. I mean, I know some people are high on him, but I don't know, man. You can only keep so many. Remember, there's only 53 people that you can keep, so I think he makes practice squad.
All right, I'll go practice squad. Eichenberg.
That motherfucker might go to the practice squad.
Hell no. He's
okay.
projected to start.
Really? Okay. All right. We'll say he makes it.
If you look on what's the name, I should do ESPN, but I don't know if they copyright for that shit. So.
Yeah. So no.
I didn't.
So we'll keep Eichenberg.
So lucky for 2, he makes it.
Yeah, he might make it. Actually, he might make it because they want that veteran. Oh hell no!
No. I did some film work on him.
Is he good?
He was. Hell yeah.
Is he fast good or is he one of them slow big motherfuckers?
Just look up Zachary Franklin. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
He got things like a more. You know who he remind me of? George Pickens.
No, get the fuck out of here. What?
Catch radius is like George Pickens, bro.
Man, Chad.
Look him up.
All right, I'm gonna look him up. You're telling me this motherfucker is as good as or gotta remind you.
Yo, the catches this nigga make, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I don't look. Chat know me. I don't bullshit, bro.
All right, I'm gonna check him out now. All right, so he makes the team. Okay, so that's a wide receiver makes the team. Amari Gaynor. See, this is what I was saying about linebackers, man, because I think Gaynor makes it.
Yeah, Gaynor makes it. DJ Glaze, you know
of course he makes it. See, Charles Grant, we just drafted him, dude. He has to make it.
Right. Thomas Harper.
Probably will have to make it, bro, because somebody needs to back up fucking Palomau.
Right. Jafari Harvey. I don't know.
Now, this guy, this motherfucker right here, that guy could play. He played with Tank Booker. He might make it. He's pretty good. If it's going to be between him or Ja Joyner, one of them two is going to be in the practice. The other one's going to make it. That dude's good.
You think You think he can beat out Charles Snooty?
I think it's whoever gets the offense, or I'm sorry, whoever gets the defense down better, because they're both. Go watch some tape on Jafari.
Yeah, but I just want to know one thing though. Do you think, in your mind, in your opinion, do you think he can beat out Charles Snooty? Because one got to play one side, and one got to play the other.
Ooh. What I'll say is, if Tank Booker makes it, I can see him making it too, because they work really well together, kind of like a combo. So I can see that happening.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. You can have one on the other side, one on one, and one on the other.
If I mean, that's only if they want to keep two rookies though. Two rookies as the backup, bro. You're gonna put Jaw Joyner on one.
No. I'm saying like, well, how many you think they keep? Four. They keep four defense.
You gotta have a backup for Kuntz. You gotta have a backup for Crosby. That's already four. I mean, maybe you bring one more, maybe five. Maybe, but then we already took up 3 spots. If we have Jaw Joyner, Max Crosby, Kuntz, that's already 3. There's only 2 spots left.
Tyree Wilson.
And Tyree Wilson would be 4. So now you only got 1 spot left.
So then it got to be out of one of them 2.
Yeah, I think it's going to be either. Yeah, it'll either be Jaw Joyner or Jafari is the one that's going to be in it. I'm not sure which one though. That's just me, but I hear you. I understand what you're saying about Jaw Joyner.
Nah, fact. I mean, if he's like that, I wouldn't be mad. Shit, fuck it. Let's see what he do. As long as we fucking win, that's all I'm giving him. I ain't gonna cat. Talk a Hemingway, he makes it. Darnay
he'll make it. He has to make it, right? Because we don't really have a nickel slot. He has to be the one that makes it, right?
Garrett Hufford, practice squad.
I don't know who that motherfucker's.
Damn right. Look at his name. He got both. Huford.
That's a practice squad.
Mm-hmm. My bad, chat. My lighter, I got the cheap lighter, so it takes a long time to light my mouth. My bad. Hey, John Humphrey.
What's Law Dog saying?
I don't know. Hold on. I can't let me see.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Damn, hold on. Let's get back to what we're talking about. So, John Humphrey.
No, he's not making it.
Practice. Quadre Ishmael. Kadir Ishmael.
Yeah, that's a practice squad. He's the nephew of, or he's the son of Rocket Ishmael.
Yeah, and the son of the nephew of Quadre.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Keytron Jackson. I don't know if I did any shit on him.
I mean, you already said yes to Zachary Franklin, man. I don't know. You can't have a lot of wide receivers either. You might be able to fit in 6.
No, I know. But you got Jack Besh, you got
Jacoby Myers,
Trey Tucker.
You got to have Deontay Thornton.
That's 4.
Yep.
And I'll go.
And if Franklin is 5.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't waste your final bullet on fucking Keith.
No, I was just saying the name. I didn't say keep him. I was just saying his name. So Practice squad, Cedric Jackson. Practice squad, Ashton Genty, starter. Colin Johnson, this motherfucker is huge, bro.
I know, 6'6", 222. Have you watched tape on this guy?
Yeah.
Is he any good? Is he good? Good
He's
enough to
pretty
get that 6th final spot?
Oh, shit, I don't know.
We might want to save that spot.
That's what I'm saying. Because if I was gonna save that 6th spot for a receiver, it'd be a younger guy. Like he's already 5 years in. Like we can go a younger guy that's 6'6".
Yeah, well, you were talking about that Keytron Jackson dude, but I don't know. There might be another wide receiver if you keep going down.
Nah, Keyshawn's 6'1". But shit, we don't even need. I mean, we good with them. All right, so here we go. Lonnie Johnson started.
He'll make it. Yeah, he's making it.
Matt Jones, practice squad.
Nah, that motherfucker's going to the practice squad.
John Joyner, I guess practice squad because you said the other guy is nice.
Or it could be Ja Joyner too. One or the other. It'll be one or the other.
So we'll just, he's a
He's a
Caillou Billy.
This guy's actually pretty good. I just don't know if he'll make it, but he's pretty good. You should watch tape on that guy.
I heard it, bro. I know what it's about. I see Stafford. I watched him play at Stanford. I just want to know: is he can he play the slot?
That I don't know, man. Because I still don't know who they're going to put in the slot. Honestly, I mean, they say it's going to be Darnay Holmes, but I don't know, man.
They can't just give that a spot. He got to fight for that shit. Hell no. Somebody got to beat his ass out. I'm not confident in him yet. Even though he played for the Giants, but I wasn't too sold on Giants secondary the last couple of years.
Well, I'll tell you right now. Right now, here's who's projected. They say that the projected nickelback slot position is Darnay Holmes will start. Kelly from Stanford will be his backup. And then Vance Greedy will be like the one that's going to end up in the practice. So, but that's the thing that I don't. Here's the thing that I don't know though is Sam Webb. Do you think Sam Webb could play the slot?
Mm-hmm.
That nickel position.
ESPN got him slotted behind Darnay Holmes.
See that? So that's why I don't know if that kid from Stanford makes it, man. Because, like I said, you can only keep so many.
And Sam Webb, nice. We just ain't seen him since his rookie season. I mean, I know he's been hurt a lot. That's another thing too. Like Sam Webb gets hurt a lot, unless he was just like a scratch. I don't know.
Yeah, that's tough.
Like they fucked a lot of players up, the last couple of regimes, man.
No, that's facts. I think a lot of the players that got injured is because of the last couple of regimes. So that's facts.
Malcolm Kuntz, starter. Dylan Lowby, practice squad.
Now, here's the funny thing, man. I heard a lot of these other shows with all these followers and shit talking about Zamir White's the one that's going to get cut and Dylan Lowby's going to make it because he could do punt returns also. Me personally, I think Dylan Lowby's going to the practice squad, but that's just me.
Yeah, I think they're going to utilize Zamir as a big back. You know what I'm saying? Everybody keeps thinking about they're going to use JJ Pegues. I think personally he's going to utilize
Zamir White as the fullback.
The big back, is the fullback. People kept trying to argue with me about a fullback. Like it's its own position, bro. You can't just erase the fullback position like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a 53-man roster, people still gonna fit a fullback in that roster, bro. So I
But
think he's gonna do the same thing that he did in Seattle with Mike Robinson. I think he's gonna turn Zamir White into the fullback.
All right, hey man, I'll go with that shit. That's cool. Because you're saying Sincere, Genty, and Raheem Mostert will all be running back.
3 backs, yeah.
And then the fullback will be Zamir White.
Yeah.
So Dylan Lobby's basically out.
Yeah.
All right. Hey man. Shit. I don't hate that idea.
Unless he plays special teams, which they probably do. Which they'll probably
we have Tommy Malott, bro, for the punt returns and all that shit.
You think you're gonna do punt and kick?
Yeah. That's why we fucking drafted his ass. That motherfucker better do all of that shit.
That motherfucker run a 4.3. He gonna take one to the crib. All right.
Better. He was doing it in college. Shit.
So Lowry's out. Jonah Laulu, he's in.
Yeah, you know, Jonah Laulu went to high school here in Centennial.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you know he started all those games behind after Christian Wilkins got injured.
Yeah. So he's making it. I mean, he's Vegas kid. He's making it.
Mm-hmm. Cody Lindenberg.
He has to make it. We drafted his ass, bro. He has to make it.
Traven Mae, I guess you could say. Nah.
I don't think that motherfucker's gonna make it. He's only 277 pounds. Nah,
right.
He ain't making
so
it.
All three of these guys, Michael Mayer, Sincere McCormick, and Tommy Malott, makes it.
Yeah, they all got
Jordan Meredith.
He's got to make it, bro, because he can play center too. So
right,
he's got to make it.
Makes
Myers makes it. So that's the motherfucker that might go to practice squad because he's not going to beat out Aiden O'Connell. And are we going to carry 3 quarterbacks? What do you think? You think we're going to carry 3 quarterbacks in our 53-man roster?
Well, don't they have a emergency quarterback?
How does that work? An emergency quarterback can't count into 53.
I guess that's what they was doing last year, wasn't it?
I thought the emergency quarterback was someone that was like that's kind of like he's just the motherfucker just standing there.
I guess Tommy Malott will be the.
That's what I was thinking. Is Tommy Malott's going to be in the team anyways as a punt returner, and if they needed a quarterback, he would probably be the emergency quarterback. So the only way Cam Miller makes it is if he beats out Aiden, and he's not beating out Aiden O'Connell, bro. I mean, unless they're carrying 3 quarterbacks. Damn, dude, that's kind of a waste of a position because you already got Gino, and then you already got Aiden. You know?
No, I don't think they carry 3.
Yeah,
I think Miller. Me personally, I don't think they carry 3.
Yeah, no, I think Cam Miller's going to be practice squad. Yeah, he'll make it.
Yeah, practice squad. Make it. Raheem Mostert makes it.
Yeah,
Mumford makes it.
Mumford will make
it. Makes it.
Yep.
OV.
Mumford might. You know what? Mumford might actually play left guard, dude. Don't be surprised. They've been teaming.
I was saying that, bro. Because they moved him to left guard, bro. If he back, he's gonna win that position. He's gonna win that starting right guard, left guard spot, bro.
Yeah, can you imagine them 2 big motherfuckers on the left side, dude? Miller and Mumford together.
And Mumford. It's crazy.
That's tough. That's tough.
Agafu.
I heard he was good, but I don't know if he's good enough to make it. Because as a edge, so is this the guy that
has a lot of edge rushers? So
I mean, we weren't really sure who's gonna who. I mean, like right now, it says that it's Crosby starts, his backup is Snowden, and Ja Joyner's behind him, and then Ogofu's behind Joyner. So I think Ogofu's probably gonna end up being a practice squad.
Practice squad, yeah. What about the other side? What's the say on the other side?
It says Kuntz is the starter, Tyree's the backup, Carter is the third player, and Jafari Harvey's the practice squad.
See, I think he beats out Carter, bro.
Yeah, he probably will. Probably will. I hope so.
And
I mean, I
Snowden's
think
on the other side behind who?
yeah, Snowden is behind Crosby, but you
Yeah,
think Ja Joyner will be better than Snowden, right?
I think he beats him out. That's why I think both of them will make it.
All
That's what
right.
I'm trying to get at.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I hope so. It's hard to believe that that the Raiders administration would allow 2 rookies to be the backup. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 rookies.
If they perform, bro, why not?
I mean, yeah, shit, fuck it. We'll see.
You gotta think, bro. Like these, but I've heard from Spy Tech, and I heard from what's the name, Pete Carroll, that these young guys is bringing it, bro.
Okay.
They bringing it, bro. And I've already seen clips of Max working with John Joyner, bro, showing him movements and shit. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like I can't wait to the preseason because the preseason. That's why I really don't like. I do it for shits and giggles, but I don't really like to do roster predicaments because I don't really know. Like maybe I would see my roster predicament would be probably like towards like in the preseason. So after
once they start playing, right?
Yeah, I can really see like, all right, now I know he's not going to start, but you know what I'm saying? Like he's not going to make it, but I know he will. You know what I mean? But we deep into it, so I mean, this is fun anyways. Like I'm having fun doing this shit. So.
Yeah, and we're learning about some of these moves.
Nah, fact. Bill Parham, practice swap.
Yeah. I mean, you know what though?
Jordan Meredith's going to be the backup behind.
But here's the thing about Parham though, man. He's on his final year of that rookie contract, and he's only costing less than $1 million. They might keep him. You know what I'm saying? Like they might be like, it's on the cheapie. He's on a contract year.
Well, how many guards?
Yeah, well, that's so. If you think about the guards right now, let's say Mumford becomes a guard, right? So
they moved him to guard. He is a guard.
Okay, so well, let's say we're just gonna go with 9 offensive linemen. Yeah. Then we got Miller, Mumford, JPJ, Kappa, Glaze. That's 5. Then backing them up would be Meredith, Parham. That's 7. And then the 2 rookies is 9. Grant and Rogers. See, I think Parham makes it, bro.
Yeah, but both of the rookies they go to the what's it?
No, I just did it with the 2 rookies. It goes to 9.
One of them ain't going to. Neither one of them going to the practice squad. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. That's why when I counted it out, it was 9 total. And last year we kept 9 offensive linemen. So I think it'll be. I think Parham will make it.
All right, bet. So that's fine. He ain't starting though.
No. He's not starting.
Okay. So let's go.
Pegues will make it. Bad. Yeah, JJ Pegues will make it.
To right here, JJ Pegues.
He'll make it.
Kyle Phillips.
We practice squad. Paul Mao will make it. Darian Porter.
And don't shake my nerves like that. No. He said Kyle Phillips, bro. I almost fell out this chair.
Kyle Phillips is the practice squad.
All right, bet. Paul Mao makes it. Darian Porter makes it. Johnson makes it. Pratt makes it. Will
makes it. Hell no. That's the motherfucker that got in the fight with Crosby, bro. That's the guy that got in the fight with. Yeah, they got in a fight. You don't want to fight Max Crosby.
Hell no, that nigga be doing MMA now and shit and boxing. I want no parts of Max. And that motherfucker 6'5". Hell no. He's stupid. Because you weigh 300 pounds, he'd have worked you. I ain't gonna lie, he'd have worked his big.
Hey, he for real sparred Sean Strickland, bro. When Sean Strickland was the champion,
yeah, I know.
They sparred for real over here.
Yeah, I know.
So fucking crazy.
Crazy.
All them guys.
Kim
Decabarian
Reed.
Richardson is gonna make it. Roberts is gonna make it. Rogers is gonna make it. That Carter Runyon motherfucker's out.
Yep.
He's
Justin
out.
Shorter.
He's out.
Chris Smith.
Ooh, damn! I kind of like Chris Smith. I don't know, bro.
We need another safety over there, bro.
We do. Let me see what the thing says. Where he ends up. They're saying that. Oh shit, bro! It says that for free safety, Palomau's the starter. Thomas Harper is the backup, and then Chris Smith is in the third behind him. So he might be practice squad.
He might pull it together this year. This is third year. He's gonna pull it together.
All right, I hope so. I like him. I like Chris Smith. I hope he makes it.
Gino makes it.
Of course.
This is gonna shock you. But Jalen Smith gets cut.
That doesn't shock me.
Okay.
I mean, he's old, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if he stays, then good. That means he's good. But shit, if he gets cut so that we have Tommy Eichenberg, whoever is fucking better is who I care about. I don't care about his old cowboy ass.
I think Jalen. I think Eichenberg beats him out. Keyshawn Smith.
Yeah, motherfucker's cut. So Snowden, that's the other one we were saying. I don't know, man. You talking about Ja Joyner and Jafari making it, Harvey. I don't know, man. If Snowden's in, then one of them motherfuckers are out.
I fucking hate this because I need to really see these niggas play. I really need to see them play. I can't. I don't know. All right, you gonna skip that one. Right, Eric. I mean, if you want, who do you think then? Do you think he makes it? If Snowden makes it, he makes it. I mean, he didn't play bad last year, so if he makes it, that's fine. I'm cool with that.
The question is, do they see?
I just don't want nobody to take them off our practice squad. That's the thing.
Right. But the thing is too with the practice squad is, doesn't the player have to say yes? Isn't there a way for them to say no? Like, nah, I don't want to go to your team.
If they getting ready to play, they gonna say. If they tell them motherfuckers you can play right now, come play for us, they're gonna play, bro. They're gonna go. I'm gonna tell you this right now, as a football player, even though I play high school, I'm telling you, if another team be like, yo, you can come start for me right now, come play, like deuces, I'm out.
But let's say you're in the practice squad, you're with the Raiders, and they're paying you the same amount of money to be in the practice squad than to go play for another team.
Yeah, but if I'm starting,
but you probably won't. If they pick you up from the practice squad, you're probably just going to be some scrub backup for whoever they needed you for anyway.
That's fucked up that you said scrub backup, but
you know what I'm trying to say, man. Nobody in the NFL is a scrub, but you know what I'm trying to say.
But I guess, I just chill. Fuck it. I'm getting paid the same and I ain't playing. I'm good.
That one's tough though. The defensive end, it'll be interesting to see what happens in preseason. That's tough.
Yeah.
To see what happens with all those guys. Because you can't keep that many. Like if you're playing Madden, you can't keep that many edges. 2 and 2 at the most, but sometimes you just keep 3.
Facts.
So all right. So Eric Stokes, he's gonna make it, obviously, because of the cornerback. So he's making it. Laki Tassi doesn't count, remember, because he's the international player, so he's our 54th player. So he's in no matter what.
I remember Nam saying something like that don't count no more. I don't know.
The way it works is anybody that you got from the international program,
they automatically make 53, right?
Yeah, they're not even a part of the 53. They just say you could have them like right there, and he could play if you want him to, and nobody's gonna steal him from you.
Yeah,
So
I
that's how that works.
figured that. I was trying to tell them that, but he was like, "Nah, they changed it." I'm like, "There's no way." All right, so he don't count in bet. So
Yeah, he don't count. So he'll be in no matter what. He don't count.
Trey Taylor, then is he out?
Ah, man, he was just the 7th rounder, dude. He might be practice squad, even though I like him. I like him a lot. Air Force.
Hey,
He's
that's
a good
every.
dude.
You know, he won the what's the name? He won that award for best safety.
Yeah. No, I mean,
I
I like him, bro. It's just that, like, right now it says that on strong safety, Jeremy Chin is the starter.
Yeah.
Monty Johnson is his backup, and then Trey Taylor's in that player 3.
So,
you see what I'm saying? Like
practice squad.
Yeah. I mean, I like if Trey Taylor makes it, then that means Chris Smith got put into practice squad. If Chris Smith makes it, then that means Trey Taylor is probably going in the practice squad. So
I ain't gonna lie, I prefer Trey Taylor, but that's in here.
yeah.
Ian Thomas makes it.
Yep.
I think they're gonna keep three
Yeah.
tight ends. You already know Dr. Thornton makes it.
These
Trey
motherfuckers
Tucker
make it. Makes it.
Revamp.
I don't think so. I think he'll be practice squad because he's look at him. That motherfucker's 5'9". Wagner might be.
I don't know, man.
I think Wagner will probably be practice squad, but honestly, if you're right and they get rid of Parham, then it'll be because they wanted to put Wagner over Parham.
Yeah. Nah,
so I can get
Jalen Walker.
No, that motherfucker's gone.
All right, so who's the linebackers again? How many we
So
keep?
linebackers are gonna go Devin White, Jermaine Pratt, Elandon Roberts, Lindenberg, Eichenberg, and Gaynor. That's 6. It's a lot of fucking linebackers, bro. That's 6.
So
Jalen Smith didn't make it. All them other dudes like this dude, Jalen Walker.
Yeah.
Michael Barrett didn't make it.
Yeah. All right. Sam Webb,
you were saying about the injury, but right now he's listed as the backup to Darnay Holmes.
Yeah, I see that. It was on ESPN. That's what you're looking at.
And then Devin White makes it. And you're saying Zamir becomes the fullback, which is a shocker. So Wilkins, if Wilkins goes in the IR, that'll give us a spot open.
Right. But then we're going to cut somebody if we come back. But that's an extra spot too. And you know Tyree Wilson makes it. So
right.
And that's it, guys.
That's it. I mean, I agree with you that until we see them actually playing, we won't know. But some of these guys that people are sleeping on, like Jafari, Harvey, or Tank Booker, like you might be surprised, man. Might be surprised at how good those guys are. So, you know.
Right.
So, hey, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. What's your regular scheduled show? You just go on every night whenever you have time, or do you have like a regular every blank day at this time?
I don't really have no schedule, bro. For I go on. So when I first started, I was doing this like twice a day with the videos, and then once I started going live, I continued to do twice a day, and then twice turning into maybe a couple of times, 3 times a day. So I fluctuate, you know what I'm saying? It all depends on if I have the time to do it. So right now, while me working, I'm only being able to do it around this time. You know what I'm saying? I usually do it a little earlier, but you know, the situation with my wife, you know what I mean? I do it a little later. So but yeah, bro, this is and then I guess Saturday nights, I try to do it. I've been doing it in the mornings, but I'm gonna start going back to the nights. So
Okay.
Saturday, uh, I try to do on Friday night, then Saturday night, and then I'm all day Sunday. So I'll probably do like maybe 3 times on Sunday, maybe. But once the season starts, it's definitely gonna be 3 times because I'm doing me and Chewy's doing the morning joint,
Okay.
uh, the Sunday preview, and then we're
Okay.
gonna do. And I don't know if he's still down, if he's still in the chat, but I don't know if he's still down to do the. But I'm gonna be doing the. I'm going live during the game while I'm watching the game and stuff. So I'll be doing that.
Okay.
And,
Hey man, that's cool. So you'll be doing lives on the game, but
yeah,
don't you? Isn't your because you're East Coast time? So how do you make sure that, like, let's say I'm watching it here and I'm on your watch party live. What if they score and you're like 10 seconds behind? Right? You know what I mean? Like, how do you prevent that from happening?
shit, it is what it is. Shoot, I don't none. I don't. I'm one of them people that don't get spoiled and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, if you could tell me about a movie and I'll still feel the same way about it. So
Okay.
yeah,
Hey, so before we go, when we were doing the boxing, man, that was live. Like at one point, we had hella people like chatting. So
yeah.
some of the guys, when they wanted to jump on, what do you think would have happened? Are they pretty good at talking boxing?
What talking boxing? I don't know.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make it. You know, this was our first show about the boxing and Raiders, so I just wanted to do just a me and you thing. But you know, I let them know. I just letting y'all know that when we do this again, we can have some. We'll have some more guests on and stuff. But right now, I just wanted to get the feel and and the chemistry between us before I let all everybody hop on and stuff. You feel me? So
Yeah.
I
No,
ain't, I
the
ain't,
boxing
I ain't
part
mean
was
nothing
hella
by
fun.
it. I ain't mean nothing by it, but I done
Right.
told all dogs plenty of times. It's just me and you was supposed. What I mean, I just wanted me and you on for tonight, and then then the next show we do, then everybody can hop on and stuff and get their opinions and stuff like that. So
Yeah, no, because they were really like your chat for the boxing, they were live, bro. They were like chatting it up, and I was like, oh, this is great.
not
They're
fair.
all
See, some people still at work too, so
oh,
you know,
okay.
and then
Okay.
other people be on too, so they'll probably hop off and go on somebody else's channel, or they'll
I
hop
got
back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So it'll go up and down. The numbers be going up and down and stuff like that. So.
man, yeah, but a lot of your people really are into to the boxing, which is
Yeah,
pretty cool,
man.
man.
Yeah, I didn't know.
That's
I didn't really know a lot of people like did boxing like that.
oh, bro. I'll you should I'll send you some links of some of the like just the lives that happen. But when those lives happen, I'm telling you, dude,
Yeah,
sometimes it's crazy. It's like, oh shit, there's 800 people on here, and then
right,
they be doing like some people will, if you know who it is, then they'll let you in the show, and it's
right,
just like this, but then you just see like comment. Everybody's talking all kinds of stuff. So
right.
um, that's what I'm saying is like right now when it's dead for Raiders, there's only
Yeah.
so much you can talk about when it comes
Not
to
fact.
Raider news,
Right.
right?
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
but there's tons of fight news. So, but anyways, man, no, I appreciate you doing the show. I definitely appreciated that, man. That first hour, that was fun. That was fucking fun. It's just funny
Yeah.
to hear you laugh and stuff
Oh
like
yeah.
that. That's just so funny, bro. So, but that was awesome, man. Thank you
You
guys. Thank you.
get that all the time from me, bro. You gonna get that all the time, bro. I try to make the chat feel good. You know what I'm saying? I love the chat. You feel me?
Hey, check it
Right.
out. This is hella funny. Hey, Godfrey, what's up, bro? Look at
Yeah.
how professional he goes. Raiders, boxing, and hookers. That's
Mm-hmm.
funny. That's funny.
Well, it's about Raiders, boxers, and hookers.
That's fine.
Yeah, bro.
He meant
Shoot,
boxers who have good left hooks.
I had man. Oh, There's one person I wanted to tell you about. I wanted to ask you about.
Yeah.
My man, what's it, Arthur Beterbiev. How you feel about
Oh
him?
shit, that's the man right there, dude. Better Beterbiev, Artur Beterbiev. So first of all, that motherfucker was knocking everyone out. You know what I'm saying, right? He was knocking
Yeah,
everybody out, bro.
fact.
And for the longest time, his ass was. Okay, let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you how good that motherfucker is. In the amateurs, that boy put it on Usyk. The same Usyk that's about to fight Dubois, he knocked Usyk down in the amateurs, bro. I'll send you that
Yeah.
tape when they fought, and you're gonna be like,
Oh, you
"Damn,
got to.
Beterbiev was that good."
Yeah,
Beterbiev
you got
was that. Hey, professional E, you know what I'm talking about. And so what happened is, finally the two of them fight, right? Which was a great fight, amazing. And like, if you really love boxing, did you see that? By the way, did you ever see the
what
first one all the way through? First,
the
better be a Bivol.
Yeah.
Okay, you saw
Mhm.
the first one. Now, did you see the second one that
I
happened
did.
earlier this year?
I
You
did.
didn't?
I did. That was
Okay, so I'm gonna send you that
yeah.
so that you could see it. It was hella close, bro. It was hella close. The second time they gave it to Bivol.
Yeah.
So then Bivol was supposed to fight Benavidez. But
Mm.
then Turkey Al Sheikh was like, no, fuck that. I need to see a trilogy like right away. So them boys are fighting a trilogy, and they're supposed to fight in October in Riyadh. The trilogy
Ooh.
is supposed to happen professional E in October. Um, so and they don't want Beterbiev. You're right, professionally. They don't want him to get injured again. Like, they don't want him to get too old. They want it to happen right away. So that's how your boy David Benavidez got a belt, because the WBC
Yeah.
said, well, Bivol, if you're not going to fight Benavidez, then we got to strip you of the belt. So technically, Bivol is no longer the undisputed champion. And technically,
Damn.
Benavidez is now the WBC light heavyweight champion. Now, here's
So
what I'm going to tell you right
listening to
now.
Turkey
Go ahead. Go
but
ahead.
listening to Turkey Al Sheik, he got his title stripped. That's crazy work.
Well, here's what I was going to say about that. How
Huh?
fucked up is it that the WBC wouldn't take away the belt from Canelo when
Wow.
Benavidez was the mandatory fucking twice? But in Bivol's first, because the way it works is when you win the belt, you're supposed to get a voluntary
Right.
first,
Right.
then you get the mandatory. That
Right.
motherfucker didn't even get a voluntary because he was just like, well, can't I just have a voluntary? They're like, no. So I kind of feel like, oh man, that's just the WBC doing their WBC thing, man, because it's kind of
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, you know, I love David Benavidez. I
Yeah.
love David Benavidez.
That's
He's
my
amazing.
guy, man.
All right, he's cool, but you ain't you. I mean, even though I know you should be the champion, you can't really be the champion until you beat the champion. And I know it ain't his fault that Canelo was ducking his ass.
I was
So
about
I
to
ain't gonna,
say the champ
you know.
ducking.
I know. I know that ain't
Yo,
professionally put that shit up, dude. That's all funny. He's a WBC means we be cheating. That's funny. That is funny. Hey,
hey, so
you know,
I got a question because Benavidez said something that caught my attention. Right? He
okay.
said that if he wins all the belts and become undisputed, Canelo has no choice but to fight him. Is that true?
I mean, kind of. Oh, I'm gonna put it to you this way: this Netflix thing is going to be big because they're fucking WWE is advertising it, UFC is advertising it, every fucking Pierce Morgan, every motherfucker's advertising this shit, dude. So Canelo Crawford will be big enough that, let's say Canelo beats Crawford.
Yeah.
Let's just say. Well, Canelo's the undisputed 168-pound champion, right?
Right.
Well, let's say Bivol beats Beterbiev in October under Trilogy.
Right.
You don't think that fucking fight, Bivol versus Canelo, will be huge, bro?
I don't think
You
it'll
know-
happen. You
Go
want to
ahead.
know why? I don't think it'll happen, and the reason why I don't think it happens because Canelo has a history of not fighting the people he lost to twice. He's never
Well-
fought anybody he lost to a second time.
I mean, he fought Golovkin 3 times.
Yeah, but he didn't lose.
That's true. Draw, then
Right.
close win, and then okay,
I'm talking
that's
about
true. That's
straight
true.
loss. I'm talking
Well,
about
Floyd,
straight
he
loss.
never fought Floyd. He doesn't want no piece of Floyd.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
only other guy he lost to was Bivol.
And he didn't want no parts back with him, so he didn't want no rematch with him. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's gonna happen.
No, I believe you just because whoever wins between Bivol and Beterbiev in October,
Yeah,
them motherfuckers got to fight Benavidez anyways.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So what's happening right now for you guys who want to know what's going on with Benavidez is he's about to fight Caleb Smith. They're about to announce that shit. So Caleb Smith's going to fight Benavidez for that WBC title. And also Caleb Smith, who's the WBO interim champion, will have his belt on the line.
Is he at professional? He said he had 175.
Yeah, that's what I said. Is Benavidez is 175.
So he will have to drop down to 168.
Why would he have to drop down to 168? He's not. Caleb Smith, bro, is the WBO. I don't know how. I mean, did you know, Professional E, that Caleb Smith just won the WBO interim championship title at light heavyweight in February? That's one of the that's fight of the year right now, or one of the. Did you see that fight? Did you see that fight, Europe?
What, Benavidez?
No, Buatsi versus Caleb Smith for the WBO interim 175 title in February. Oh
No.
shit, dude. That is a fight of the year candidate right now. I'll send you that one too. But
Yes.
no, Professional E, Caleb Smith is the WBO 175 champion. So he's about to fight Benavidez, who's the WBC 175 full champion. So whoever wins that one is supposed to fight whoever wins between Bivol and Beterbiev, the trilogy in October. So yeah.
He said 175 too big for Canelo. Nah, to fight Canelo. I think he look. They'll probably be at a catch weight, right?
No, they ain't doing no catch weights, man. Turkey don't really like catch weights.
No.
Because think about Connor Ben versus Chris Banks Jr.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
not in the catch weight. That's the regular ass 160-pound weight limit. Like Turkey don't like catch weights.
So what they gonna? So you think they fight or no?
Nah. I mean, I don't think Canelo will. Even if Canelo beats Crawford, I don't think he's gonna fight. Nah, because I think whoever wins between Beterbiev and Bivol will fight the winner of Caleb Smith versus Benavidez. So let's assume Benavidez is gonna win. Well, now Benavidez has a chance to really be like in the pound for pound list if he fights either Beterbiev or Bivol. So
right.
Yeah. No, we understood it now. My bad, professionally. We got you, bro. We got you. Hold on for just a second.
Out of the way, Spooky Scary Sunday. For those who are new, it's a series where every Sunday the samurai come together and we have a plain old good time. We sit back and watch the scary videos, sit there by each idea clear.
You don't think he'll make weight at 168? I mean, that's quite a drop, but not too much. £7?
tonight? Some honey barbecue ladies and one of those country beers. And what all that being said.
No, yeah, Benavidez ain't making it back down to 168, bro.
No.
He's trying to go up to 200 to go fight Jaya Apataya.
Damn.
So, no, I mean, I'll tell you what would be a banger of a fight, professional E, is if Benavidez went up to 200 to fight Zurdo Ramirez. Because the way Zurdo Ramirez looked this Saturday, what do you think? What do you think? Your Zurdo Ramirez, who you just watched fight Dorticos on Saturday on the co-main event of Jake Paul versus Cesar Chavez versus Benavidez. Who do you think wins that fight?
That's tough. I gotta go with my man Benavidez, man.
Yeah, I think Benavidez whoops his ass.
I think I gotta go with my man Benavidez. I think Benavidez man. Look, Benavidez is special, bro. That's why I like him so much. He's tall. He knows how to use his length. He knows how to use his arm length, his reach, and he fucking hits hard, bro. Like that motherfucker can punch, bro. I just like Benavidez a lot, bro. Like he's gonna be hard to beat, bro. Like I think them tall guys like Fundora and Benavidez, like they hard to beat, bro, because they use their length and you can punch too.
So you think Fundora is gonna win again against Tim Tszyu?
Like, I think he's gonna beat Tim Tszyu.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That one's tough. Like Fundura is good, but Fundura also makes mistakes, so we'll see. The Benavidez Zurdo one, yeah, the Benavidez Zurdo one. I just think Benavidez is special, just like you said. I think yeah, no. I'll tell you a funny story is so Benavidez, when he was just the fat little kid, he used to be the one training at Wildcard Gym when so I was there during that time because his brother Jose Benavidez Jr. was brought in because they wanted to work with Freddie a little bit, but also he was one of the main sparring partners for Manny Pacquiao during that time. So
right.
and Benavidez, Jose Benavidez Jr., man, that guy was a beast, bro. I mean,
he was. I don't know what happened with him, bro.
No, he got shot. Remember, he had to survive getting shot.
Oh shit! No, I didn't know he got.
No, somebody tried to fucking kill him and shoot his ass. Like, bro, that was a big thing. He had to survive that and come back. Then he came back to. He just fought. Actually, he fought in February on Benavidez's undercard. So. No, man, that motherfucker survived death. Is what happened to him.
No, I'm glad he made it, but I didn't know that was. I just knew that something was off with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I didn't know what the situation, but dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, getting shot, Godfrey, man, that's rough. But and in fact, when we talk about the Terrence Crawford. To me, that was one of the more exciting Terrence Crawford fights. Remember that?
Yeah.
When Jose Benavidez and Terrence Crawford went at it?
Yeah. They love each other for real, right?
Yeah. But that shit was a fun fight. Like, that was a good fight.
Nah, that was a good fight.
So, see, now look, Godfrey says Crawford got no shot. See what I'm saying? Or is he saying? No, I know what he's talking about. Yeah, Crawford did get shot in the head. My bad. Yeah, no, he talked about that. Crawford didn't really want to talk about it, but yeah, he was like playing spades or dominoes or something, and then some dude pulled a gun on him and shot him in the head or something. I don't know, but yeah, he did get shot.
That's crazy work.
So hey, so professional Ian Godfrey, you guys are at work right now? Because me and Europe were about to go, and then you guys started asking boxing questions. So cool.
Oh, I don't, bro. My lives be, you seen it. I did a 6-hour live yesterday. I did 11-hour live one time. Shoot, I go, bro.
Right. No. I mean, hey man, we were trying to talk about that Raider stuff, but I felt like in the beginning, hella people were popping for the boxing, and then the boxing people all kind of left when we started talking Raider stuff, you know. So bring the boxing people back.
Right.
Them dudes were alive, man.
Nah, facts.
Hey, that's
Nah,
cool professionally. That's cool. We appreciate you guys.
Nah, facts. Nah, some of the people that was talking boxing here too, they talk Raiders, but they know it ain't nothing to talk about right now with the Raiders. So.
Exactly.
But I try to tell people we're not gonna make no moves, bro. If we would have made it, if we was gonna make a move, we'd have been did it.
That's exactly, bro.
So,
it's exactly. But hey, Godfrey or Professional Lee, if there's any boxing that you guys want to talk about, man, put it on the chat. And if you guys got any questions or anything like that, we'd be happy to go over it. We were just pretty much in the first hour, me and Europe, we were going over the schedule so that people don't miss fights, right? There's actually one that's happening tomorrow morning. It's the guy who holds the interim belt that Lamont Roach currently has, the 130 WBA. He's defending it against fucking the guy could fight too. Trust me, bro. The link I sent you, live boxing, free. It's on YouTube. It's happening in Russia, so that's why it's going to be 10:30 a.m. Pacific time, or I mean 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. And 7:30 a.m. Pacific time, but that fight's going to be a banger. So
you said 10:30 Eastern.
Yeah, 10:30. So you'll be at work, or you'll be, or no, if you're free,
yeah, work. I'll be.
At work. If you're at work, yeah, but if you're at work, you put on the live. It'll go live. So the main event probably won't even start until I don't know, closer to noon probably, but yeah, man. That guy that you'll see fight tomorrow in Russia, that's the 130-pound WBA interim champion. So the reason why he's interim right now is if Roach wins, then now Roach will become the 135 WBA champion. So this guy, Batargiev, he'll become the 130 champion. But the dude he's fighting is pretty good too, man. That guy, the one the link that I sent you. Yeah, them boys can fight like that. That guy's not like a scrub. He's good. Right. That guy's good too. So, but that'll be a good fight. It's I knew Jaza Dickens versus Albert Batirgaziev. My bad, guys, but that's the fight. It's free. It's on YouTube. If you guys want to follow me, I'll send you to YouTube. My Instagram is Reyes Boxing. Follow me on Instagram, REYES Boxing, and then I'll shoot you the link so you guys can watch it too. But yeah, it says it'll start at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. But Batirgaziev is 27 years old from Russia. He's the interim WBA belt holder at 130.
Yeah.
So he's 12-0 with 8 knockouts. But if you include all of the IBA pro bouts that he's been doing, he's really actually 14-0 with 9 knockouts. So he's beaten Albert Pagara, Jono Carroll. He's beaten some folks. He's good. He's good. So yeah, so just like what I explained to you, if Lamont Roach wins, then he gets the 135. If he doesn't, then yeah, for sure, guys. Reyes Boxing, REYES Boxing on Instagram. Godfrey Professionally, follow me, and I'll send you guys the link.
Yeah.
Jaza Dickens, I just watched his ass fight. So James Jaza Dickens is 35 wins, 5 losses with 14 knockouts. He's from Liverpool. So
he got 5 losses.
Yeah, he got 5. Well, one of the losses was to Guillermo Rigondeaux. Remember Rigondeaux?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he lost to Rigondeaux back in 2016. He beat Lee Wood, and that's a big fight. So I got to send you that one, Dickens versus Lee Wood.
Yeah.
That was a crazy fight. Let's see, he fought Kid Galahad, but Galahad knocked him out. That was in 2013. So again, man, Dickens. I mean, this should be a pretty good card. I'm trying to see who else is on the undercard that you guys might know. Nope. No, you won't know any of them folks. But yeah, that main event that's happening, and then the big fight is July 5th, this Saturday. Hey, G fam, see, now we got the boxing crowd, bro. G fam's back, man. Bring G fam in, bro. G fam, you want to come on?
Dan, I kind of like went against the grain of, but all right, fuck it.
No. Well, we were on the 3 hour mark, but G fam. So the first like hour and 15 minutes, man, it was we had the chat was live. There's a lot of boxing going on. Freaking Yerp was having a blast, man.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it.
So lots of good questions. Everybody was staying with their energy, and then we went into the football part of it. But just like Yerp said, man, there's not really that much football to really talk about. Like we did a whole roster breakdown, G-Fam,
right?
Of who's gonna make it. But then then Godfrey and Professionally, everybody started asking about boxing again. So we're back to boxing, G-Fam. If you got any questions, throw it on the chat, please. Or MMA. I'll answer any MMA questions you got too. So
shit, I don't know shit about MMA like that. So
but you like that fight I sent you though,
huh? Nah, Ilya is a dog. I ain't gonna lie. Ilya is a fucking dog. He's an animal. That two-piece hit that motherfucker with, but that shit was funny though, because I was kind of like, when I was showing the dude, and like they were wrestling on the ground, then he got up, Ilya got up, and the dude just sitting there and shit. He kicked him, boom. He kicked him, and then he motherfucking got dead. Dude just standing there, he just on his back, just sitting there, and dude, Ilya like, motherfucking get up. He was like, "What's up?" He kicked the shit out of that motherfucker. I was like, "Get up, get your ass up, bro. What the fuck you doing?" While he was kicking him, then he decided to square up, and then he did him wrong. He did him dirty. Boy, set him up with that mid. He thought he was gonna hit him with the mid again, and boom, boom, drop city. That was great. Y'all. That fucking shit was great. Drop city.
That's awesome. That's hella funny. All right, no problem, G-Fam.
Love the invite though. He said in bed already, and one hand on my phone and the other scratch. Wow, this dude is crazy. G-Fan, what are you doing? G-Fan, what are you doing? You gotta chill, bro. What are you doing?
That is funny. Well, hey, G-Fam, follow me on Instagram, Reyes Boxing on Instagram. I'm sending the link to everybody who wants to watch the live boxing that's happening in Russia tomorrow. It starts at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. So that's 7:30 a.m. Pacific time. So if you want that link, I'll send it to you.
Let me know if you don't do nothing tomorrow, or even if you want to do something a little later.
Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure.
You can go over that fight tomorrow if you want.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I was just gonna say, man, like bring that crowd back. Them guys were like, they were popping. that was fun, man. They were just like, nah, this dude's gonna lose.
Like I said, bro, we could do this, like on the regular, just whenever you got the time, you be like, bro, what's up? Just tell me, because I'm always gonna have the time, bro. You feel me?
Right. So, No, I want that crowd. Like I want that crowd that you got, and then I want them to invite like their people because they really like talking. Like they were throwing out really good stuff.
Facts.
So
Nah,
no,
definitely.
that was fun, man. You might have to put a little boxing glove on your Raider on your Raider thing or something because
Yeah, I know,
hey,
right?
Sack Down Mike. They probably finished their show already.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Hey,
Most definitely.
what's up, man? Salute, Sack Down Mike. Yeah, we talked. It was really fun. The first hour we were talking boxing, and then in the second hour we kind of did like a roster breakdown, and I thought we were closing up, man. And then Europe had a couple more questions, and next thing we know, we got Professional E asking boxing questions, and Godfrey, talking about fighters getting shot. Okay, G Fam got an MMA question. Put that one up. I have an MMA question. What do you think the whole John Jones debacle, then retiring? Okay, so I've met John Jones a couple of times. I was in the room with him when he was training for. I'm trying to remember the fight. I actually have a cool ass picture of John Jones holding up my son like Simba and shit. It was when he got the cover of UFC, the game when it first came out, and he signed it and everything. And he was cool to me. He was a nice kid to me, or good guy. So I don't think that John Jones gets scared like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't think he's scared of Tom Aspinall. Like I don't think that's him. I think that there's some truth to this legal trouble that he's having right now, G-Fam. There's this whole thing that's happened again with a car accident, and he kind of fled the scene or something like that. So I think it has more to do with that. I don't think it has to do with Tom Aspinall, because I mean, Tom Aspinall, ask yourself this, and I like Tom Aspinall, but ask yourself, who has Tom Aspinall really fought that's at the level of John Jones? Like, name one fighter, right? I mean, John Jones, he came out from the jump from 205, fought Cyril Gane, and Cyril Gane's the real deal at heavyweight, and he choked him out in less than a round. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no, Professional E. I mean, that might be true, bro. I mean, it could be. I mean, I'll tell you what, if Turkey Al-Sheikh came out and was like, because Turkey Al-Sheikh facts is not really an MMA fan. Like, he'll support whatever Dana's doing, but he's a pure boxing fan. He wants everybody to watch boxing. He's not really an MMA fan. But if Turkey Al-Sheikh said, I will give whatever Usyk money, I mean, Usyk for his fight on July 19th is making $132 million guaranteed. Europe, 132. So Daniel Dubois is making 70. Bro, over $200 million.
Wait, say that again. Say that again.
Usyk, Alexander Usyk for July 19th is making $132 million guaranteed for that heavyweight fight. Daniel Dubois is making like 70. So you see what I'm saying? So if Turkey Al-Sheikh was like, I will give you $100 million, John Jones, to fight Aspinall, then I'm sure John Jones would be like, yep, I'm training right now.
Right.
So I really think, again, it's not that he's scared of Aspinall. That's for damn sure. Yes, G-Fam, you can put that one up right there. G-Fam says, I hear John Jones wants to fight Ngannou. That's true. Do I think the fight will ever happen? Maybe, man. I mean, maybe. When they're older. I mean, I don't know. Like, it depends on how the contract lines up. Honestly, you know what I think would be a fun fight to see, G-Fam? Deontay Wilder is talking about how he wants to do a few more tune-ups before he fights maybe Anthony Joshua next year. And I know believes that Deontay Wilder actually looked good this last weekend. So you know what fight I'd want to see, Europe, and you tell me who you think would win. What if Ngannou boxed Wilder? Because Ngannou took Tyson Fury to distance.
He
then
did.
Anthony Joshua knocked him the fuck out. So what if Wilder and Ngannou is Wilder's next fight?
I would like that fight, but I think Wilder washes him. I don't think Ngannou's ready yet. I think he needs to.
I mean, how ready are you gonna be, man? He already went 10 rounds with Tyson Fury.
I mean, yeah, you're right, but you might be right.
You don't think? I mean, I'm just saying, but don't you think you would get a lot of people who would want to see it?
Nah. A lot of people will want to see. I know I would want to see that fight. That's a good fight right there.
Fuck yeah, Ngannou versus Deontay Wilder. Shit, you know. I'll tell you another one that he'll never do this shit. I'd like to see if Jake Paul wants to fight either Deontay Wilder or Ngannou. You know what I'm saying? If with Jake Paul, if Jake Paul were to fight either Wilder or Ngannou next,
that'd be
but
fine.
He ain't gonna do that.
No, he wouldn't do that. But that'd be dope though.
But yeah, but I think G-Fam, I think that Ngannou Wilder, that would be a pretty fun fight. That would be a pretty dope fight.
Nah, thanks. I'm gonna let Unc get on here, and then we gonna hop off around like 12. It's like 12:19, so we're like good 10 minutes. We gonna hop off.
All right, cool. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good to go whenever you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Let's see. G-Fam says Ngannou might catch Wilder. To be honest, hey, check this out, bro. This is for you, Yerp. That's for you, bro. No, he says Ngannou might catch Wilder. To be honest, Wilder would have to fight smart and outbox.
You better watch Wilder's life. Watch Wilder's last fight. He knocked the guy out and even look like he hit him hard. Punched the shit out of that motherfucker, bro. I'm telling you. And Wilder is starting to. What I criticized him about is what he's fixing and getting better at throughout these fights. That's why he's getting these tune-up fights. I'm not mad at Wilder getting these tune-up fights if it's gonna make him better for the big fights. You feel me? So at this point right now, I think he'll wash Ngannou, bro. His jabs got better and sharper. Like, yeah, I think he'll wash Ngannou, bro. Bro got his hand over his mouth like you used to lie, motherfucker.
I'm waiting for you to finish, bro.
But yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say put that one up. That you need to watch Ngannou fights.
I seen him fight. He's good. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying he's bad at all. Like, you see what he did with what's his name? But Wilder is different, bro. That man's power is crazy. Like, crazy. He enfolded people bigger than Ngannou, bro. And Wilder not even that big. He like what? 200?
Well, he was 225 on Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday like about 225. And he folding cats about 250, 260. You want to talk about hands of stones, boy? That boy got hands of boulders. Because he be folding cats, bro. I ain't lying, bro. Wilder's strength is different, bro.
So here's my take on it, G-Fam. I think that they both hit really hard. The problem I would say is for Ngannou, last time he fought was February of 2024, in where he got knocked out so badly that it's a meme and a highlight reel. So that's a long time ago. The last time Wilder fought was just this Saturday. You know, I know G-Fam, he fought Zhilei Zhang and he got knocked out. last June, and then he just came back this Saturday and he won. He won against Terrell
really
Herndon.
good. He looked way better than that Zhilei Zhang fight.
So I mean, but I would still say it's probably 50-50 just because they're heavyweights. And in heavyweight boxing, anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. Like that's what Yerp just saw. Anything can happen. He watched that fight with Fabio Wardley versus Justice Hooney. Go tell G fam Yerp who was winning that whole fight between Justice Hooney and Wardley.
Oh, fucking Zuni. I mean Huey. Huey was busting his ass, and then wham, down he goes. It was like fucking. It was like, bro, that fight was so surprising, bro. You wouldn't even thought the ending, how the ending went. You wouldn't have thought throughout the whole fight. Well, I ain't gonna lie though. What's his Fabio? He started off the first 2 rounds pretty good until I don't know, but like from the third, like I said, from the third all the way up into that knockdown, all he was doing was throwing just like one punch, one jab. Then that's when what's the name open up on him. Then he'll throw another jab. Then he'll hit him with a with a power shot. Then he'll throw a jab again. But this motherfucker Huey was just popping his. When I say he was popping him, he was popping him. Like that motherfucker will fake to the stomach and boom, straight down the middle. Fake left to the hook, boom, straight down the middle. Then he catch him with then he'll fake a jab straight down the middle. Boom, hook, fake hook, boom, body shot, another one, boom. Like he was fucking him up from round 3 all the way to motherfucking what round was that goddamn shit? Like 8.
It was round 10. Round
10. Yeah, like fuck, like going ham on him, bro. Like, but I'm gonna say like he started coming along like what the fuck? Fabio was coming along like from that 7th to the 8th all the way, and then that's when he hit him with that knockdown. But Huey, man, he's a hell of a fucking fighter, bro. Huey is a hell of a fighter, bro.
So let me ask you this, Yerp. If Deontay Wilder were to fight Wardley or Huey, who would win?
I think I ain't gonna lie. I think they both would wash him.
Both would wash Wilder?
Yeah. Well,
so
I don't know. I'm gonna say Huey would wash Wilder, but I think Wilder beats Fabio. I only say that because he don't throw a lot of punches as Huey. Huey's unpredictable, like a motherfucker, bro. I keep saying that. You gonna hear me keep saying about Justice Huey. That nigga is unpredictable like a motherfucker. You won't know where that motherfucker coming. You think you'll be crunching down low, it'll pop your ass in your head. You hang high in the body shot. Like you don't know where they coming, bro. You don't know where they coming. And he'll break your nose too. Because I'm surprised because he had Fabio shit leaking. Like around that 7th round and shit, his shit was leaking. Cause he kept popping him with that stiff when he faked to the stomach, then he faked that jab to the stomach, then that stiff wow, like he was just ripping him like for rounds. He'd catch him every time. And I'm like, bro, you not seeing that? Like, how are you not seeing that? How are you not seeing that? Yo, bro, like that shit was crazy. That fucking fight is definitely what Angelo explained to me how that fight was is how exactly what I seen, bro. That shit was entertaining from start to finish. Bet y'all gotta go watch that fight, bro.
If you guys follow me on Reyes Boxing on Instagram, like I said, I will send you guys the stuff, and you might like it. So I know Europe hasn't even seen some of the other stuff that I already sent them, but yeah, man, if you guys want to check it out, I'm putting my handle again on so you guys can follow me on Instagram.
All right.
There you go. So yeah, and I'll send you guys that stuff for sure.
You put it in the link. You sent me the link.
Yeah, I put it on the chat.
I got it.
What's up, Yerp? What's up, Angelo?
Hey, what's up, Mike? That was fun earlier when you showed the soccer people fighting and stuff. That was with the
You
boxing.
like that? You like that?
Yeah. So that was really fun.
I thought you would, man.
That was really fun. That was really fun.
I call it Fister, but no, I had one person in the chat say that was a good name for it. It's like fist and soccer. Fister.
That's funny.
Sack Tizzle.
Sack Tizzle. Yeah.
That's funny.
I got a lot of nicknames, man.
You know,
So you
getting ready to
go ahead, bro.
Go ahead. Oh yeah, we wanted to get you on because I know you said yesterday you wanted to you wanted to holler at him and shit, because we just ready to get off and shit. I said 12:30, I'm getting off. It's 12:30 now, but you good, huh?
No problem, man. Hey, man, I know you got to work tomorrow. I don't. So,
no questions.
Whenever you want to get off, it's cool. I'm just glad I got to say hi. That's all.
Yeah, no, you good. Just get your questions in. That's all I wanted. I just want to let you know what I'm saying? Everybody too. So, yeah, go ahead and get your questions in, though. We in there for a little bit longer. We go a little bit longer.
I don't really have any questions. I just want to pop on and say hi, and I'll bow out.
How was your day, by the way? How was your day?
Huh? Oh, it was a good day, man. I've been on podcasts a lot today, doing stuff, doing the regular stuff. And
Right.
we picked our top winner for the comedy club on the Madman's channel, Raider Show Family. And
Who won?
so
Sorry, I missed it. I was with the wife, and then I had to,
yeah,
I know
we
you told
figured that. Me and Madman talked about it behind the scenes. He said, "Oh, it's
Yeah.
probably something to do with his wife, so don't worry about it." He wasn't going to push you. So
Yeah.
but no, Hell Raider won the jersey and the lanyard, and then we gave shit. GFAM one in two, and then Rosetown in three. So they both received the lanyard along with the number one winner. So
congratulations.
And then we had a new Buddy Bear entered for a night, so he's number 4 for July.
Okay. G-Fam said, Angelo, I heard Wilder say he wanted to fight Joshua next.
Yeah.
Thoughts on it? Yep. We was just talking about that.
Yeah, no, he actually, G-Fam, what he said was, because he just knocked out Herndon on Saturday, and they asked him, hey, blah, what do you think? So there's a fight that they're just waiting to make sure that the money's right, where he's going to fight some other dude in Korea. Then he's going to knock out whoever that guy is. That's another tune-up. And then in the first part of 2026 is when he wants to fight Anthony Joshua. And then on the Anthony Joshua side, he had to do some kind of surgery, so he's just starting to get back into training. So I don't know if Anthony Joshua is going to fight this year. If he does fight this year, it's going to be against somebody that he should, some low-level person.
Beat the brakes off.
Yeah, try to. It's that way they can make that fight. But I don't know, man. I mean, fucking Turkey got so much money. I wouldn't be surprised if Turkey's like, Wilder, how much money is it going to take for you to fight Joshua on the undercard of Canelo Crawford? Now, how about that? How about that? Your Allegiant Stadium main event, Canelo Crawford, co-main event, Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. What do you think? What do you think about that one?
That'd be fire.
Everybody's gonna watch that one now, right?
Oh yeah, I actually remember Deontay Wilder. Before I stopped watching basketball, before I met you and started watching it again, was Deont. I love that dude, man. He was badass.
Before Deontay Wilder fought Tyson Fury that first time,
Yeah,
Deontay Wilder was basically the baddest man on the planet. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Europe. So,
hey, you know where he's from? He's from Bama. He's from Bama. He's a Bama boy.
Right. Yeah, he's a Bama boy.
Yeah, I heard he played for Bama, right? He played, right? Didn't he play?
I don't know if he played for Bama. He might have. I don't think he did, though. Well, guess where I'm at?
Yeah, I know. Alabama, right?
Yes, sir.
I didn't know that you guys are only 2 hours ahead. I thought you were 3 hours ahead.
I thought we were 2. But no.
Yeah, no, because
the line's right there. I mean, the line's like really close to him from 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
Because in Vegas it's 10:30 right now, bro. So you said you were 12:30 over there.
Yeah. See, so in the east of Tennessee, where Nav is at, that's the East Coast. Like he's on Eastern time. Where I'm at, I'm state line of the other side of Tennessee. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm Central time. So, yeah.
No,
otherwise, Europe would be saying, I signed off an hour ago because I got to work in the morning.
No, facts. I definitely would have signed up an hour ago if I was Eastern time.
Hey, Professional E, I just want to let you know, it's not going to happen, man, just because Fury's not coming back. He's fucking, you know how much money he made fighting Usyk, bro? He made so much money on those 2 fights, dude. He's chilling. He's not trying to come back. And I know everybody keeps wanting, in fact, Joshua versus Fury and Joshua versus Wilder. What do you think's the bigger fight in your estimation?
I would say Wilder and Wilder and Joshua, because they've been like, everybody been wanting them to fight each other. So now that they getting a chance to fight each other, I think that'd be the bigger fight.
I mean, yeah, there's definitely no question that Fury, because he's so globally popular.
Fury beat Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, so I think Fury would beat Anthony Joshua too, actually. I
don't know. Anthony Joshua is not even like that, bro.
Right. Well, I think that. Wow, Professional E's a big Joshua guy. Hey, that's cool, man. That's cool. The hard thing about Anthony Joshua is when you watch them against Daniel Dubois, I don't know what the comeback for that is. And if he goes right into like a Fury, I mean, man, Fury, I don't know. I thought that Fury versus Usyk fight in December was kind of close. So, Fury hasn't really fallen off the cliff that much.
Right.
But Joshua, man, I mean, oof. Did you see that fight?
Fury watched Joshua, though. What?
Did you see that fight between Joshua and Dubois?
Yeah.
You saw that, right? Yeah, man. Ooh.
It was hitting. They were hitting.
And that's
Them brothers
rough to get
punching,
knocked out
boy.
like that too. You know.
Facts.
So yeah,
So
no,
you're sometime maybe after you go offline. I want to see how I want to know how your wife's doing because I'm just
okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
no,
let y'all know. I'll
yeah,
power
if
out
you're
real
ready to
quick. Like,
go, bro. Yeah, if you're ready to
yeah,
go.
we getting ready to hop off right now, actually, because I gotta get some sleep, y'all. I appreciate everybody pulling up. Definitely be live tomorrow. Make sure y'all check in. Uh, Anybody is welcome on the panel tomorrow. I just really wanted it to be, uh, you know, me and Angelo, so we get that chemistry
Oh, I'm
going. You
sorry,
feel me?
man. I'm
So
sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know
No,
that.
it's okay,
you
Mike.
get, so
You're
we
good,
about
Mike.
to we was getting ready to get out of here anyway. So you know what I mean, it was cool. So you straight.
Yeah, no, we were doing like that first hour, man, was popping with the boxing.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
because and it was so fun, Mike. It was so funny, man.
Yeah.
Yerp was Yerp was alive.
yeah.
During that.
You
Everybody in
know,
the chat
oh
was
no,
calling him out, and he was going after the chat. It was so funny.
Yeah, I saw you guys' show coming on. I'm like going, fuck. You know, I gotta stay on the show that I'm
uh,
on. But so I
nah,
thought
you
after
good?
the show's
I
over,
handle
I'd
you.
hop on.
Yeah, you gotta handle you. Be out. I just wanted to do a quick a live. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to chill with my wife first and see how she was doing and everything, and then
Right. That's what we
I was
figured.
like, fucking,
But
how long I was
no,
gonna be. Yeah, I
if I
didn't know
ever
how long I
request,
was gonna be.
yeah, if I ever request a link, just say no. This is me and Angelo or whoever. I won't be offended.
Oh yeah, you should. Yeah. Um. So everybody, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow night. Um. Peace and blessings. With that being
What time?
said, y'all know what
What
it
time?
is. Yeah.
Raiders.
That time, you hear me? Yeah. Way to end it, huh? uh, I don't know what time, but I'll shoot you a text on my way to the
Okay.
crib from work. I'll shoot you a
All
text.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, y'all hold on. Yeah, but I chat. I holler at y'all. Peace and blessings and happiness and all that good stuff. You're